I'm still
Are we in
sleeping.
Pasadena? Are we in Pasadena?
I'm still passed out. I'm still sleeping.
Still catching up on sleep from last weekend?
Oh, yeah, aren't you?
Oh man, I was all sorts of screwed up. I got a cold or whatever I got, and I lost my voice. And man, it was all those nights of not sleeping and drinking and partying.
3 hours the first night, or no, the first night I was there. What, Thursday night? That was like a 7 or 8 hour sleep night.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. We didn't go to bed too late the first night. Yeah, but Friday night was late. Saturday night, Sunday night.
Saturday or Friday night was only
The big
3
one.
hours for me because I got up in line pretty damn early. It was
Yeah.
silly.
Oh shit! I should have brought up the picture of me passed out in the hotel that my wife took.
Oh,
Maybe
man,
later.
there's some other ones we haven't seen yet. That's right. Oh boy.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy. I didn't upload a lot of photos. I figured no, I can just go to flash over to the Facebook page and just show a bunch of photos. But yeah, we made it back in one piece. Joe is actually they threw a surprise. Well, I guess Mary Beth's girlfriend threw a surprise bachelorette party. So he says he's gonna be a little late because he's a little tuned up because I guess he's at the bachelorette party. I told him to go live. I said, how funny would it be to be live, all drunk at the bachelorette party?
We need to see it.
So we need to see that. We need to see what's going on at that bachelorette party.
Oh God.
Toys, blow up dolls, all sorts of fun. I mean, if they still do that kind of shit, I don't know.
Yeah, I would think so.
But yeah, man. Can't believe all the build up to age 45, and now it's a week away. It's been over a week. Actually, this time last week, you were just about to go have drinks with Atkins.
Yeah, we were in the Carpenter panel probably around this time, or just out of the Carpenter panel.
Just out of the Carpenter panel, yeah. Big Blake, what's up? I'm feeling a lot better. I'm starting to get my voice back. But yeah, when I came back, I don't know, man. I think it was the change of the seasons or whatever. But I got
Blake, we're doing fantastic. Just came back from Michigan with my Bears stuff on and Lions fans yelling at me.
But we picked up a lot of merch. We got a lot of cool stories, some good photos, and interesting stuff. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to say the least tonight. It's going to be
entertaining to say the least.
But we are going to do a quick beer review because I did get beer. I didn't take a picture of it because it is my voice is still there, but I feel better. But I still needs to keep wetting my whistle, and it's not like it's an excuse to drink beer or anything like that, But let's do a quick beer review since I haven't hit this button in 2 weeks. Did not take a picture of it, but it's UFO Journey to Planet Pumpkin.
Really?
I'm trying to get into the spirit since we're back now. It's actually officially Halloween season. So I'm trying to see what does it say? I can't even make it out.
You gotta like the pumpkin flavor.
Seasonally spiced and
hey Ryan, how you doing, bud?
It's real pumpkin puree. So let's see how it is. Hey, Brian, what's up, man? I'll be jealous until my last breath. Yeah, you know what? I don't think there's one bad thing to say about the weekend. I don't have one bad thing. Everything was run neatly, organized, and everybody we met was so great. There was a lot of people that came up to us that watched the podcast. It was great. It was just it was soup to nuts fun.
Pat and I really wish, since Joe's not here, we had a video of Joe running across the street to come and give us like a big hug when he first saw us.
Yeah, it's like a cherry. So we're
it's so funny.
We're in Sierra Madre, and we're right actually on the street, right on the street where like Chalice is on the phone in H3, and where Karen is, trying to get out of giving her a ride.
Yeah,
because
that's
she
right
should
where
be
it
asking
was,
her to
right?
leave. That was all right there. And then Joe sees us and he's like running to us. It was like chariots of fire. He's like, guys, it was hysterical.
Mary Beth's like, he's gonna get hit by a car. Oh well.
And you guys, now mind you guys, if you got about to bring up some pictures, so we're like groups. There's like 80 people walking around. It was hysterical. So it's like, and all these people are sitting. There's like outdoor restaurants and stuff. And they're all looking like what the fuck is this? But when we told people what we were doing, and they were like, "Oh, that's cool." Everybody was very nice. Nobody gave you a hard time. They're like, "Oh, that's cool."
No, we did pretty well. I just that first day. Well, I guess however we're gonna go in order, but Pat and I went on that tour that Friday. It's exhausting. If they do an H50 and anybody's wondering about doing a tour, do it. But it is exhausting.
We walked 7 miles that day.
Yeah.
7
Anything Pat and I drank
miles.
or ate, it was off of us pretty quick.
Yeah, it's rare that I can hold a piss in that long. But then eventually, when we got up to when we got to Pasadena and we were walking towards the Myers house, we found that bakery. I guess it's right across from the Nichols Hardware.
Oh yes, we had to find a pit stop.
Yeah, we need a pit stop. I'm like, I need something to drink, and I really need to take a piss. So, fortunately, there's a real good bakery there, and we bought something. And I'm like, look, can I use the bathroom? I'm like, sure, because they give you a code. Because one thing I learned about California, there's like no public bathrooms because they don't want anybody in the bathrooms that shouldn't be in there. So everywhere you go, there's like a code, or they're locked, or it's like
the Target there in Pasadena. Everything's behind locked cages, like behind glass. All I wanted was a replacement deodorant stick after mine broke.
Oh, I did see that. I saw Nick post a picture. He met Nick at a convention this morning.
Spectacular, or whatever it was
called. Spookala, yeah, because Sean said he was going to be there, right? Spookala?
Yeah, they're on like a run, like all these Halloween people. It's like 4 weeks in a row of conventions. A lot of those OG Halloween people.
Oh, and Mr. Moody is here. Let's see. What's up? Oh, you got a bowling alley?
Are you doing that with that guy that's like naked like this?
Hi, my guys. How y'all doing?
Hello.
Okay.
You got a bowling alley?
I'm running late.
What the fuck is that?
It's MB. I can see her hat.
Yeah.
What were they doing? What were they doing? I was confused. Okay.
Bridesmaids and all that good stuff. But as soon as we're done here, we're gonna haul ass home, and I'll log in to talk to you guys.
Are you having a good time?
For the most part, yeah. I'm kind of by myself.
Well, don't worry. You weren't by yourself last weekend. You weren't by yourself last weekend.
All right, fellas.
Okay.
Hey, I'll catch up with y'all soon. I'll be on soon. Hang tight.
All right. See you in a bit.
All right. Bye, guys.
You.
There's Joe via satellite from a bowling alley, apparently.
Let's start sending links out to people. Hop on. Come on.
Oh, and here he is. And we were going to send an APB out for Rob Windsor because we were like, and it's funny, Rob, because we're like sitting there like, I'm like, I look at Brent, I go, wait a second, where the fuck is Rob Windsor? Because he said he was coming.
I was the one that had to send it. I said, okay, I'll start the messaging, Rob. Blame me. It was me.
Well, like, where the hell is he?
I'm like, don't worry, Pat. Let me send this thing here really quick.
But we had so much fun,
Sorry you missed Rob, though. No,
meeting with Brian and Jen, Chicago Boogeyman, his wonderful wife, our buddy Lurch. I sent an invite to Lurch, so Lurch is going to pop on to 8:30 and hang out with us.
Oh, excellent.
So yeah, so you guys get to meet Lurch because he's always in the chat here. So you're going to get to meet him in person. And
dude, what a cool guy.
If you think he's fun in the chat, he's even better in person. Super nice guy.
I felt like he was, even though he was the unofficial bodyguard, even though he wasn't. Right? He was just
definitely tall. I mean, now we know why they call him Lurch because he's definitely tall.
Look at there. Oh, here's another guy. Oh boy. Bill, he's at the surprise bachelorette party.
Yeah.
He just phoned in. He's going to be on very soon. Soon, I don't know how long that is.
Did you get your did he get his challenge figure?
No, Bill and I got to figure out when we're going to get together.
I did mail Colin's stuff out. I mailed it out the other day. So,
You know what? I should have taken a picture of that to sent it to you, Pat, but that's okay. Like the number 1000 figure, and I got him the Horrors Hollow Ground patch that were numbered. You know, I don't
oh,
think Sean even sold all of those, did he?
I forgot to get one. To be honest with you, I have to reach out to Sean to see if he's got any. I
I,
completely
I
forgot.
don't think he sold them all.
I forgot. I have to see if I can get one.
Hmm.
Yeah. So we were wondering about that, right? We were like, oh man, because he's still the international man of mystery because he wasn't there, so we don't know
Yeah,
what he
we're
looks
really
like.
looking forward to it, Rob, but we understand things happen, dude. It's
Yeah, shit happens. It's that definitely blows. It would have been nice to hang out with you, but we had such a great group of people hanging out.
we've really bonded with the Slaughtered Lamb guys. I would say that's probably like one of the
Yeah,
high points, probably, right, Pat?
yeah, we spent pretty much every night hanging out with Frank and Darren, and it was just so much fun. And those that watch the Slaughtered Lamb podcast, if Darren said he could hold his alcohol, you know what? That boy ain't lying.
He's not lying at all.
He ain't lying.
I think I kind of hit a home run with him if I would have stayed around longer with that Bearwood Barrel Age stuff, but because he
Yeah,
was feeling it there at the end.
yeah, he definitely could hold his own. He was drinking that Maker's Mark. I think that's all he was drinking the whole time.
Yeah, Frank was the responsible, take it easy dude. He had a
Hmm.
couple, nothing crazy, but
Well, plus he was at a different hotel, so he had to leave. So
yeah,
he had to be
he had to leave,
responsible.
right? Frank and I, like the first night, what was it? It was Friday night. Well, technically, the first night was for Frank, Darren, and I was Thursday night when we met you at the Yard House. Of course, we had dinner all together with you and your lovely bride, Kathy. So we had a good time.
I'm gonna bring some pictures up. Yeah,
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 do
we
it
had.
in order if you got it. Yeah,
Yeah, because I know a lot of people follow me on Facebook. I posted most of the pictures there, and I didn't see the need to do them all over again. I'm like, just bring the Facebook page up. Let's see. Come on, and it's moving slow as ass. And it
yeah,
was nice to see my buddy Pat. You guys met Pat with the tall hair. Looks like
yeah.
We call him Bon Jovi.
He's kind of like a celebrity in a way, like you were saying. He knew Sean. He knew a few other
Yeah,
people there.
there was a lot of people out there. He's a personal trainer, trains a lot of like famous people, and he was FaceTiming me. He's at that Power Trip right now. That
Oh
3-day
yeah.
concert. Yeah, so he was there, and I think who's tonight? Tool's
Here he is.
Tool's
There's
playing,
the
and
other
Metallica tonight.
our other guy right here.
Colin, and yes, all those people,
Colin.
and it sucked. I didn't have anybody around to film it. I managed to get Chris
I should have
Nelson
been there, Colin.
to FaceTime. I asked him. I said, "Look, is it cool if I FaceTime Colin? He's a friend of mine. He'd love to meet you in person. He couldn't be here." And Chris Nelson was like, "Yeah, definitely. Come back later. Absolutely."
Colin,
So
Frank. Well, it was more Frank. Frank was nervous that Darren wasn't going to be in the panel, so we get good seats. So I waited in line with Frank, and then Darren met up that way. So yeah, Pat had to go on his own with that. I'm very sorry about that.
But it was a good conversation
happened.
because he got to talk to Colin face to face, and he did his Colin impression for Colin, which was awesome. And afterwards, I gave him the card for the podcast. He's like, "Oh, I know your podcast." I said, "Well, we're having Sean on to do some beer tests, and we'd love to have you on." He's like, "Oh, come on." So
Hey, could he hear? Could they hear each other pretty well?
yeah, they kept getting closer to the phone, but he heard him. Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, Chris had a good time. Chris, I really only talked to him more at the after part or the after party on Saturday night, but yeah, had a good time.
I'm trying to find the pictures from the beginning.
And I'm sure you guys in the chat room, I'm going to tell you, Rowan Campbell, cool dude. Talked to him for quite a while at the after party. He's not the problem with that movie. I think we could all agree. He was very good in the movie.
Yeah, I never gave him the problem for that movie. I thought, like, the guy's a good actor. I actually didn't mind the story, just not in that film. If they made it a separate film, I could have been invested.
It's like you blended Halloween and Christine together.
Nick got to meet Nick Castle this morning. I saw your photo.
Hey, Nick, cool.
I'm trying to get the pictures here so we can bring up some fun photos. Hold on a second. So I'm over here. No, wrong one.
Yeah, well, Bill, Sean wanted to try that peanut butter and jelly cider. Sean's like, we got to give it to Chris, though. I'm like, he's not going to drink that. And sure enough, he did. Oh, God. He was so disgusted. It was so funny. But then, thanks to Pat finding the Styx band beer from Styx they make, he ended up liking that.
And I did. I actually, what do you call it? I picked up another 4-pack today, so I do have it. Because I stopped at the liquor store to pick this stuff up, and I wanted to see if they had it. So I do have one for him. So yeah, so here's some photos. So those that may not follow me on Facebook, I'll just do some photos of us hanging out. So there's our good buddy Lito. So it's funny. So the first day of the convention, we were up the night before partying until the wee hours. So I'm technically still buzzed here at this point, and I'm standing online. And I forget what I was online for. I forget what I was online for. And somebody's standing next to me in a Myers outfit. And of course, he's
And he
not
knew
talking.
it was you, and you couldn't tell who he was.
I didn't know it was Lito yet. So I'm like, great. I'm like, oh yeah, I know you don't want to break character. And then finally he pulls his mask on. He said, Pat, it's me, Lito. I'm like, oh. I'm like, why is this guy just standing next to me and not leaving? So that's our buddy Lito.
Lito such a good guy. Him and his lovely wife Jennifer.
Oh,
really
great people. Absolutely great people. It's me at the
and
Strode House. Matt Russell was awesome. The one person I did not see, I didn't get a chance to see Jeremy Todd.
Yeah, Jeremy Moran. I know. Joe and I were like, yeah, we got to tell Pat that he didn't get a picture with them, unlike you and me.
Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to run into him. This was the Myers panel. So these are all the Myers that were at
you sitting in the front, Pat?
Yeah.
Were you sitting front row?
Not front row, but close.
Second
close
or
enough
third
to
row?
Yeah, I was in the first couple of rows. So this is the Myers panel.
Man, Don Shanks is shrinking, huh? Dang.
That guy's in great shape, though. Holy shit. You see him?
Shrinking, but he's in great shape. Who summoned you? Matt, we had a great time, bud. I'm glad we got to go to dinner.
It's Matt. That's okay. Matt, I have pictures with Matt. They're going to pop up here, too. So these are just, pictures from the exhibit hall. Guys, on this channel, I've been pumping out videos all week of, like, the convention, the Horace Hallowed Ground tour, and all the shit that I picked up, which I got pictures of from tonight.
God, those
anybody appears in these
people.
pictures, man, just shout out if you see yourself in these photos. There's Lito when he took the mask off with me and Brett.
Yep, Lito is
let's see,
South
and here
he's Northwest Indiana.
The piece de resistance that me, Joe, my lovely wife, and Joe's lovely wife to be got to have dinner with Joe Grizzly. How cool is that?
Pat will probably explain it more in detail, but this is what happened with me with Ken Forey. So he was drinking at the bar with pretty much everybody in our group before Pat and I got back from the tour, right, Pat? That's how this kind of started.
Yeah, well, Brett and I are on the tour, and my wife texted me. Texting pictures because they found Joe and MB. She found Joe and MB, and they're all hanging out. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm drinking with Ken." I'm like, Ken for. And my wife, mind you, knows nothing about. She knows nothing about this world. She doesn't know who any of these people are. She's like, "Oh, I'm drinking with Ken." Then the next thing she's like, "I'm doing shots with Diva Tyler," and we're drinking with Tyler Maine. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" She's drinking, hanging out with all these people, and they probably loved her to death because she doesn't know who any of them are.
Yeah. Well, they talked about dinner on that Friday night, right? So Saturday, like a lot of the Rob Zombie people were out in the hallway, not in the actual convention center. They were in the hallway of the convention center with their tables. And Darren and I are walking right a little farther away from his table. He's like, "Hey, you guys, where's Joe? We going to dinner tonight?" I'm like, "What the hell?" So we turn around. I'm messaging Joe. I'm like, Ken's pissed. Get to his table. Then Joe just showed up within like seconds.
So we went and watched the middleweight. It was a middleweight title bout that he wanted to see. So we went there. We had dinner with Ken. Super nice. And I managed to get him on my walkthrough. And I asked him at the dinner table, I said, "Look, will you come on the podcast?" He's like, "Oh, man, you don't want me on the podcast," whatever. So then when I did the live thing, I walked up to him and I was chatting with him. And I said, "Well, you said you wouldn't come on the podcast, but now you are." And he's like, "All right, I'll come on it." So we'll have Ken on one of these days. So that was a lot of fun. And who else is in the chat here? Yeah, Matt, man, everything went too quick. Pushed the party to the. You guys were so much fun. It was like the highlight hanging out with you guys. It was just so much fun. It really was. This is true, Colin. Don Shanks is starting to look like Iggy Pop. He's got the Iggy Pop body, the guy in his 70s that's still shredded.
Oh, God, yeah. I didn't send you any pictures of celebrities, but maybe we'll do that another week. We have so much.
So how did that come about? No. So what happened was my wife and Joe and Mary Beth were all hanging out while Brett and I were on the Horace Hallowed Ground tour. So they were hanging out with Ken at the bar. And Ken's like, I want to go watch this fight. And said, "Hey, why don't you guys all go out to dinner? Why don't you all come with us?" And so I didn't think anything of it until the next day when we ran into him. He's like, "Hey, I didn't forget." He didn't forget. One thing about him, he don't forget, because even when I walked up to the table, I didn't think he remembered my name. And as I'm saying goodbye to him, because the convention was ending, he's like, "Pat, I'll see you." I'm like, "Okay." So he's got all his wits, man. And
where did you guys go eat? I never even asked you guys.
Oh God, what the hell was the name? It was like De Wolf. It was like a German place.
Oh, it was right near the hotel, though, right?
Yeah, it was 5 minutes away. We drove.
Oh,
The only thing
good.
that sucked is it was hard to park because turns out at not the Hollywood Bowl, the Rose Bowl that night was Coldplay was playing it, and they took up all the fucking parking spots and all the parking garages everywhere. So
Oh,
Joe had to park in basically we should have just walked from the hotel. He had to park so far away because Coldplay took up all the shit because they were playing the Rose Bowl that night.
yeah.
But
Oh,
he
God.
was just so much fun. And looking forward to getting him on the podcast and seeing him again. And here we got some other photos here.
There was
Here's
to
me and
go
John
back.
Michael Graham.
You were
What's
saying
that?
with the. I was just gonna say going back to the bar. This is the bar of the main hotel, like next to the convention center, and so a lot of the celebrities were staying there. Pretty much, I think all of them were, right, Pat? So
Yeah,
we saw.
most of them were there. We saw everybody. I mean,
Yeah, Chris Durant came in there. Anthony Michael Hall came in there. His wife and his little baby, right?
I'm having breakfast in the morning. Tom Atkins is on my left. Tyler Main is on my right. Anthony Michael Hall and his wife and his kids are over here. It was just like it was the most surreal thing ever.
Joe was that Joe or was that you? Where Tommy Lee Wallace was waiting for oatmeal for like a half hour.
That must have been him. Yeah.
Hey man, where's my oatmeal?
I'll tell you one thing. I didn't ask if he had a taco, but that guy could eat. He had like this huge fucking steak. We had a couple orders of chicken wings, and then he's like, he ordered a bunch of cheesecakes for us and bought dessert for everybody. Super nice guy.
So he had a big steak, huh?
Actually, here we go. So let me bring him in. Our good buddy Lurch. I said, no, I'm going to send you a link. You want to come hang out with us?
Hey, what's up, fellas? How are you guys?
Hey, there you are, man. Oh man, I miss you already, dude.
Man, I had a blast, dude.
What a fun trip, dude. It was so much fun. Even my wife's like, oh, that guy Lurch, he's such a nice guy. And I said, it was a pleasure hanging out with you, man. We had a ball.
I appreciate that, guys. Same to you. That was probably my favorite part of the con, man, was getting to meet you guys and everything.
Yeah, that's what made this special, putting names with faces and then creating even closer relationships with everybody,
Exactly, yeah.
So much fun.
Yeah.
We're just running through some photos. Lurch, you're going to be in these too. So there's that was John Michael Graham before. Here's Lonnie Elam, the OG Lonnie Elam, who was floored with everybody. Like, wow, I can't believe all these people really love this movie that much.
Yeah, Brett LePage. It was one of the conversations talking to Sean. He had a real good time.
He did.
He finds it very hard to believe that this would be the only one that he'll do. He was. I
think so too, because he was talking to me saying this is fantastic. Everybody I've met so cool. This was the Malika Cod panel. This is where obviously everybody went on a rant and clickbait everywhere because they're shopping around the rights. And the only thing he really told us was that there's a great Halloween game in development. That
was like the first big thing he had said.
Yeah, he said they're working on a game. He said it's going to blow everybody's mind.
And that was Steph Hutchison moderating the panel of the Halloween Comics fame there.
Right. Yep, that was him. And there's our buddy Anthony on the to my right, created a Halloween 2 board game, and the man in the chat right there, Matt Russell.
There he is, Matt. Yeah,
my left.
Oh shit! How can I forget, Pat? I forgot. Malika Khan took me shopping after that panel. I remember that.
Oh yeah, tell him what happened. Tell him.
Yeah, he wanted any proof of somebody that was at the original convention, the 25th, and I was a nerd. Of course, I had my badges from the previous conventions. He's like, meet up with me afterwards. We'll go shopping. So we went to the Fright Rags booth, threw a shirt in there, threw cups in there. I was like, thanks, man. He's like, what's your name?
That guy is such a down-to-earth, nice guy. And man, does he like to party.
Oh,
Malik, man, he had a good time.
He had a gin and tonic in his hand like every time you saw him, I thought.
I didn't see him without a drink the entire weekend. And you know what? It was funny because I think it was Saturday night when I saw him walking there. Everybody's like, oh, look, he's walking arm in arm with those two guys. I said, no, I think they're holding him up.
Yeah. Well, people got to remember, too, he's in Florida now, too. He moved during, I think, COVID, Or maybe it was before COVID.
Oh, did he? I didn't know that. I thought he was still out there. Let's see. Oh, and this is the little Myers thing. You can take pictures at the head. This is what they use for the photo ops, too.
Yeah.
They had like cool. I'd love to get my hands on that neon sign. That would look beautiful behind me.
Yeah. Wasn't that the rumor people were taking those things? Oh, God. That was a purpose picture. That's not how I looked. I swear, Pat.
No, we were very inebriated. Actually, no, this wasn't too. We weren't too bad. This was. Yeah, we weren't too bad on Saturday.
That was at the bar on Friday.
Was it this was the Friday bar. I didn't even bring up the video I found. I told you guys about the video, right? There's Lurch.
Oh, about arguing about the Halloween movies?
So we met this girl in the bar. We kept calling her Colorado because nobody could remember her name.
Were you there with that girl? I couldn't remember.
Was it let's see, was it Friday night?
Yeah. What was her name?
Yeah, Tyler Maine was down there. I remember
She hit me up
that.
on Facebook.
There's
Did she
the
hit you up
other
on
one.
Facebook?
Tyler Maine was there for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, he was feeling.
Oh, we
pretty
were
good,
drinking
man.
at the bar with him. Yeah, remember we sitting
Yeah.
there drinking with him. He came down every night and sat at the bar and drank. Tyler. Her name is. She hit me up on Facebook. Her name is Joey or something like that, but we couldn't remember. So she said, "I'm from
Joe Lynn or
like-
Joe Lynn.
Yeah, so we just kept calling her Colorado. And so we're all drunk at this
She
bar.
was on her own for a pretty girl on her own. That's what we were like shocked
Yeah,
about.
we were all
remember?
We're like, first of all,
You're-
you're a beautiful girl by yourself at a Halloween convention. And we're like, there's got to be
What the hell's
something wrong.
going on here?
There's got to be something wrong. And so she came with us and partied. And I forgot about this until I saw it on my phone the next day. So I videotaped like everybody drunk ranking the Halloween franchise with her. It was hysterical. So I'll show it to everybody. I'll let everybody proofread it before I post it because
Yeah.
And I'm videotaping it and I am like slurring, like I'm speaking like Swahili.
And yeah, Joe was probably feeling it. I was probably feeling it.
Oh God, yeah, it was hysterical. So this was actually the Carpenter panel. There's Malik and Nick Castle, Malik and John. There's the Fearsome Foursome. There's Lurch, and there's
Look
our
at
good
that.
buddies Frank and Darren who are hanging out with us from Slaughtered Lamb.
Yeah.
Let's see, there's Nancy Loomis when she came.
You know what?
I think
If
that was-
people
I had
were
other
disappointed with
pictures I
this-
didn't even put up here.
if people were disappointed in that panel, you just think of it this way. That might be the last time you have all those people under one roof like that.
That's right. That's true.
Exactly. Here's my buddy Pat. who I go.
Now,
Look at that hair, huh? That's
Pat-
all real hair too.
Pat's got to somehow talk to his buddy here about getting that picture with Dick Warlock.
With what?
Oh, that was great, man. I was
Oh,
right beside of him when they took the photo, man.
Oh, I honestly, I would text him. Actually, you know what?
No,
It's
no.
3 hours difference. No, I'll text him in a minute because I forgot the show didn't start yet because he's at Power Trip still. He's there on day 3, and this is my favorite photo. This was just awesome.
That was a good place to eat too. That pretty
Yeah,
good.
the food was good, man.
Yeah, so this was probably my favorite of the weekend. All of us hanging out.
Yeah.
It was just so much fun, and it just sucks because it went too quick.
Went too quick. There was the other people in the picture were people that Joe and MB met on their own tour, right? Isn't that what they were helping them out with the tour? Is that what it was?
Who's
Am I
that?
correct, right, guys? Like, there's some other people that were sitting with us. That
Oh, yeah, they were on a table behind us. Yes.
yes, that.
I think they had already
Joe
left
and-
at this point.
Oh,
So you
okay.
got my buddy Pat, his friend Becca, my lovely wife, MB. You got Lito and his wife Jennifer. And there's Matt Russell, Big Joe Grizzly, Frank Riker,
Mhm.
Darren, and our buddy Lurch. So that's a great photo. This is one you get blow up and get framed.
Yeah, that's a good photo for sure.
MB, look at that. And these are actually, I guess I was tagged on a couple. So these are some of Joe and MB's photos. This was good. The guy walking around as Ghost Bob with the
Ghost
phone.
Bob.
That was awesome. And let's see. Oh, and of course, who could forget the drinks with Atkins?
Oh
The
God,
man
yeah.
himself, who declared when he left, what did he say? He said, I'll see you guys all in 5 years.
Yep.
Yeah, he was in good spirits, man. It was awesome.
That guy, his line never got short in the 2 days. He took breaks to go to the bathroom, breaks to eat, and then he sat there at that bar until like almost midnight with us. God bless that guy.
Yeah, Matt, I had the barbecue burger and those Hawaiian rolls. It was interesting. Like the bun was like 4 Hawaiian rolls. Colorado is such a perfect name for a pretty girl. That's true.
Oh, the other Pat. Oh, yeah. Pat and I, my buddy Pat, we've been friends since kindergarten, and we've been Kiss fans since forever. And he moved out to California about, Jesus, got to be over 20 years now. And he's got a personal training business out there. He trains a lot of famous people. And yeah, he's a big rocker. That's why he's at Power Trip this weekend.
Can we, anybody confirm, did anybody see the Colorado girl at the convention? I think Joe
I
did, right?
did.
Did you guys? Oh, you
I
did?
did. Yeah.
I didn't see her, but I know who you're talking about now.
So this was the Silver Shamrock drink for the night, which was actually pretty good. Wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was. I took a picture of what it was. You did too, right, Pat?
But
If
as
anybody-
far as
What was it?
the ingredients? No, I don't think I did.
I'll send a picture. It's just easier to post it because I'm going to get those words all mixed up. I'll send it to you in a messenger.
But that was a lot of fun. The horizontal ground tour was so much fun. These are just some other photos, Mary Beth, and here's some other photos that Brett posted. Here's us hanging out with Darren.
Oh God, yeah.
This was before. I think this was when we were starting to leave to go to the other bar.
Did you guys talk about the skid at the Doyle house?
Here's me dumpster diving at the Doyle house. About the what at the Doyle house?
My little piece compared to Pat's big piece.
Oh yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, it's a lot of these photos are the same. Me and Brett drinking on the Horror Salad Ground bus.
Yes, indeed. That was a good beer. It was a hoppy lager. Oh,
This was
that's
Thursday night.
That was when I decided to invade his date night. Not really. He was like, "Come on by."
We're drinking yards of beer. And there's Matt Arts from Halloween Daily News.
Yes, we missed the get together for Halloween Daily News. Lurch, you got there, right?
The photo
Yeah, I was there.
Lurch, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't many of us. There was maybe like 3 or 4 others besides me, so there wasn't a whole lot.
I'm like, that's why when we passed by, we like, gotta grab Matt. I'm like, shit, I missed the goddamn freaking Michael Meyer Monday photo. Completely forgot. And there's Darren and Frank hanging with us.
I was surprised how, no offense matters if he's here, he was a short dude. I was like, man, I was a short guy. I was like, man, I was happy. But I got somebody close to my height when I'm short, it makes me feel better.
Some other stuff people sent me. That's me last night. I was out with some friends, and yeah. So let's do this. I'm sharing that for now and just hang with everybody. Yeah. So those are some photos. We had a great time, and I saw her walking into the after hours event on Saturday night. Who, Colorado? Tom's the absolute. Yeah, we missed about half of it because we were still out. You know why? Because the middleweight fight that we were watching, it went the distance, so we missed a lot of the after party. Which is no big deal. I mean, I'm having dinner hanging out with freaking Big Joe Grizzly. I wasn't going to complain. Yeah,
we had a real good time. I just my sleep. I had very little. Sleep.
That walk at the tour was brutal, man. I'm just going to be honest.
7 miles.
Yeah, it was something else, man.
Lurch, we were out there early, right, bud? On Saturday morning, we were.
Yeah, I was out there at 5:36, something like that.
Yeah, our buddy Brian, from Chicago, I brought my chair out there, and then we never got our tickets, right, Lurch? We had to go all the way back. They had us sit the other way around, so Brian stayed in line just so he wouldn't lose a spot.
Right, yeah.
That was rough. But you know what? You were there that early. You didn't miss anything. Like, if you were like the first, did you really miss out on anything, Lurch, right? You really didn't. If you were.
No, I got everything that I wanted. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, me too, because, you guys got there on that Saturday. Brett was up early, and I was, I got up, though. I was like, we went and ate because I had to eat something. So we went and ate. And then basically there was no line. I just walked right in, was able to get all the exclusives. The only line that was long was the line for the Chalice figure. And then I'm like, whatever. If I don't get it today, I can get it tomorrow. But then maybe like an hour later, I just happened to look and the line thinned out to like 5 people. And I just jumped on it. And that's when I got them.
The only thing
nobody was there. No, I was saying, if nobody was in line, it's the perfect time to do it, right?
That's why I did it. I said, you know what? There's nobody here. Might as well just go get it and be done with it.
I just missed out on some of that Edmondson's art, and I wish I would have picked some of it up, man.
Yeah, that's where I went running right away, too. I just know Brian was extremely nervous because there was already people in there. I was like, oh, these are vendor friends. Because you know who was in there, Pat? I told you, right? Moorhead was in there. Jeremy was in there right away.
Oh, yeah. What, Hanneman probably got him in.
With the creepy colors people.
Uh-huh.
So that's how he was in there. It was pretty funny.
And we kind of knew Carpenter was going to show up, but then I remember I went to go drop stuff off, which was nice about the hotel being right there. You could just go and drop your shit off and just come right back.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when I was in the elevator with Nathan Hanneman, and he said, we were all part of the convention.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, guys, I'm going up to make a post. I can tell you all now. Carpenter's here. He's going to be in the panel later. So he made it official. Then he went up and made the post. And everybody was still hoping out, hope against hope that Jamie Lee would have showed up. But, I remember Sean pretty much said, like, well, she's not.
I heard that her publicist was the reason, like, she
stopped
canceled.
it. Yeah, like the Thursday or something like that. The Wednesday or Thursday before it.
What's that?
I did
you guys try to get something signed by Carpenter for the No, there was so many people swarmed around him, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to go over there because I didn't think he was going to do it anyway. I don't think from what I heard, he did People snapped a
No,
couple of
did you
photos here and there, but no, he didn't sign a damn thing for anybody.
did you watch that interview Sean had with his one buddy? The one from like Tuesday, I think he was on with 2.5 hours with his one.
Yeah, he was on with that guy.
He talked not even the people that helped out for the convention got anything
He wouldn't
autographed.
sign.
He
Yeah,
wouldn't sign.
yeah. I did see that interview. He was it was him. The guy I can't remember the guy's name, and the other guy was from the Murder Dolls. Wednesday 13th from the Murder Dolls was the other guy that was on there.
Man, I saw you in some pictures near Carpenter. I did see that somewhere. Yeah, that must have been when he was by PJ.
Some of the
But-
girls from Terrifier were there too. I seen the Clown Cafe girl.
Yeah, she was walking around. She had that color hair, right?
Yep.
Oh, did she? I didn't even see her.
Mhm.
Oh wow, I did not see that. He sat down at Nick's table briefly and saw him sitting with Tommy Lee Wallace and Alan Howard for a moment. Yeah, but he was walking around hanging with everybody, and it was good atmosphere. I don't think there was any arguments with anybody. I don't think anybody had any issues with anybody. Everybody was pleasant. Everybody was.
Yeah.
I don't even in the bar. Everybody was very pleasant and hanging out. Everybody was very polite to each other. Sometimes you go to conventions, there's always assholes, and you go to concerts, there's assholes. But I can't think of one instance this whole weekend where I saw anybody argue or any yelling or nastiness. Everybody was just like polite to everybody and just so happy to be there and so friendly. We talked to so many friggin' people, and yeah, it was everything I hoped it would be and more. Just the only thing that sucked is it went so fucking fast.
And I wish it was 3 days.
You know what? I think it probably could be 3 days, but that Friday, if he does the bus tour again for H50, he's tied up. But he can always have people. He had Nay there running the table the whole time, his girlfriend and other people, so he probably could do it.
Did you guys talk about how we almost got arrested?
Yeah, that's so. For those that don't know, or go watch my video that I did of the Horace Hallowed Ground bus tour. So, mind you, there's 2 huge charter buses, like the luxury buses, pull up at the Halloween 2 hospital, which is a VA complex. So it's like state-run, government-run. So we pull up at these 2 buses, and we're all looking at the back, and we see like a guy in a cart, like wonder, like, what the fuck is this? So and he just disappeared. I think he's like, I'm not even going to go near this unless he was going to call the police. So now there's a mob of people walking around. We're taking pictures. Now, mind you, the bus that Brett and I were on and Lurch was Sean's bus, and Dick Warlock was on the bus with us. There was the guy whose name escapes me from
Spencer Charnas.
Spencer from Ice Nine Kills. So we were all on the bus together, and it was surreal to be in front of the Haddonfield Memorial Hospital and Dick Warlock being right there, hanging out with us. It was the coolest friggin' thing. And if you watch the video, you'll see him walk, and it was like watching Myers walk because he still has the same walk.
Still has the walk, yeah.
It was surreal. So go back and watch the video. It was cool. So I didn't realize it until I went back and watched the footage. And so then we'd walk all the way around to see where the part of the building that was used for the entrance for the Rob Zombie Halloween for Smith's Grove. And Sean's telling us all about it, and all of a sudden you see the cops pull up. I'm like, oh, this is great. Our first stop, we're all going to get arrested for trespassing. But the cop he was very cool. He gave us like this long ass lecture about why this is jurisdiction this, jurisdiction that. And we were all like, okay. I was like, is there going to be a test after this? But you know what? He was a fan of the film, and he's like, look, just do your thing and be gone. So
it was cool. Pretty funny though, where like everybody's like pointing the finger at Sean. Though that was pretty funny. That guy.
Well, that's it. Like, who's in charge? And everybody's just like fingered Sean. That's him right there.
The guy with the spiky black hair over there.
the guy with the bullhorn.
But they were cool. You're right. He even thought he was surprised how long we were on there for. But I don't know if you said it when we got there. Like there was a security guard on a golf cart. He saw us, didn't do anything.
He's like, I don't even know what this is. And I don't want to get involved because it sounds like a lot of paperwork. I'm out of here. So yeah, and this was cool. Yeah, to seeing the Coupe de Villes together, and that was one of the things people were asking. Like, who was it? Tommy Lee Wallace said something about them re-releasing the Coupe de Villes, waiting out the '80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all you people that have those and charge shit tons of money, which you can actually listen to because somebody posted it on YouTube. So if you want to hear it, you can go hear it. They were talking about re-releasing it like a full. Well, it was never really released to begin with. It was just theirs. They didn't release it.
I should get it out. It's on the other side of the room here. The anthology volume 2, John Carpenter. The back of it is the famous picture of them all with the masks on playing.
Yes, I
Oh,
love that.
sweet. Which variant did you get, Brett?
Let me take a look here. I'll go grab it really quick.
Yes, I remember hanging out, chat with you, man. It was awesome to see you. And I tell everybody, if I talk to anybody, man, I'm horrible with names, but I'm very good with faces. So don't take offense, because sometimes I see the name and I'm like, somebody hit me up on Instagram the other day, like, oh man, it was great chatting with you at the convention. I'm like, so I had to go look at the picture. I'm like, oh, okay, I know that person. Yeah. And Sam too. I remember chatting with Sam. And they said, yeah, they sold by day 2. I was surprised how day 2 was pretty much half full.
Yeah, it was. It really
really
did die
was.
down.
Let's see here, Lurch. This one was from Shout Factory because they gave you the.
Okay, I just ordered that one, so I bet you it's the Prince of Darkness. Like
It was
blue
one
and...
of 100 because this is a Carpenter.
Oh man, I missed that one then.
I missed that too.
Yeah, see him on the back.
Oh, that's sweet, man.
Yeah.
I walked past that table and I meant to go back and I completely forgot.
Did they have signed ones at that table?
I heard they did. They were like,
I heard they did.
$50.
Yeah,
that's a good price. Damn.
Yeah, for Carpenter, man.
My guess.
Oh, Bill, I got to get you a shirt. I have to get you a shirt.
Okay, I got the Prince of Darkness variant, so it's like a blue and white kind of splatter.
I still have the They Live one coming. That one just shipped from Sacred Bones with the CD. I still want to get
see, I wanted the Big Trouble in Little China one. I think it was limited to 100. It was like pink.
Bill,
and
what
yellow.
size are you? I brought all the extras I had and I ended up selling them to people at the convention.
Big thing in there.
Some of the people that follow the podcast. So I have none left right now, but I'm putting another order in because I have a few people that want them. So just let me know what size and I'll order them. I was thinking I'm probably get some hats too.
Hats. We got stickers.
I'll turn it to Gene Simmons. We'll have like condoms and coffins and panties.
Yeah, Bill, we'll get one. We'll wait to meet up until we get a shirt. How about that? We'll do it that way.
Yeah, I'll probably stop this week and order some more.
I got to go to that street taco bar place at that brewery near him in Tinley.
So what I did, I actually I did manage to take pictures of all my stuff. I didn't. I'll go through yours on the IMs you sent me. I didn't have enough time to bring everything up.
Yeah.
But everything. And honestly, if you watched my collectible spotlight that I put out last night, basically shows you everything. But in case you didn't watch it, we'll go through here. So this is the exclusive bobblehead I had to get.
Did you get one of those, Lurch, or no?
Yeah, I got mine's like number 441, but it got damaged. They made me check my bag, so the box got damaged.
You know what? My Tots figure my card got a little bent, so I feel for you on some of this right now.
Only thing that I had a problem with on the way back is because I completely forgot that with the VIP package, you get a poster. I didn't have a poster tube, so my poster got like flattened. You know, got some creases in it, but I've been smoothing it. I've been smoothing it out, and it's just going to get in the frame anyway, so I really don't care.
Yeah, Matt, that Music by John Carpenter shirt, the long sleeve one with all the logos and everything on it, that looked cool.
And okay, yeah, I'll put you down for 2X, like me.
License sized.
The new Carpenter Anthology 1 and 2 box set through the post the other day from Sacred Bones, yellow, purple, smoke. Nice. I got
We're gonna have to get these guys to California in 5 years.
Yeah, you guys. We need you guys.
Bill, Colin, come on. This isn't
although Colin. So this is what and my wife is on board with this. So next year, for the Love of Horror in London, Frank Riker from TSL is going out there since Darren came here. So Darren said, well, Pat, why don't you guys come out too? So I'm going to Ireland next year for my 25th anniversary. So I told my wife, I said, why don't we plan it around that? We can go to London for the Love of Horror, and then we can go over to Ireland. So we can go hang out with those guys over there. So that might be happening next year. So I've never been to London, so that'll be cool as hell.
Matt, I haven't listened to the album yet. It just came in on Friday.
I haven't even got it yet. I got to get it. I haven't even got it.
Doggone you.
You guys
all the tracks sound awesome. Which ones?
You think he'll do a tour?
I hope so.
I hope so. Actually, if he would ask more questions, that was the question I was going to ask.
Man.
Yeah, I would go, Lurch. I'm going to tell you one thing, Pat. If he goes to Pittsburgh, man, he should meet halfway. I take the drive to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I mean, it's only about 5.5 hours, 6 hours for me, but that's not a big. I've already done it. I've already been out there. So I'll definitely do that. But yes, we got this. Here's the other exclusive everybody wanted. This
cool.
the Tots figure. And everything, like I said, everything I packed everything in bubble wrap. I was. Oh, that sucks. Is when I got to the airport, they were breaking my balls about my carry-on because I had a backpack and a carry-on.
Did you
And I'm
have
like,
the
well,
extension on your carry-on or something, or no?
no. I had a small, like my little computer bag, and they broke my balls about it. So what I did was I took the shot glasses and the Atkins pint glass out and put it on my backpack, so I had it with me. And I said, whatever. I said, just check all the other shit in
See,
because I didn't care.
in all fairness, I don't know if you guys agree with this. I think that figure, that to me, I thought was hotter than the Tom Atkins figure. For me, I think that.
Well, wasn't there less of this figure? Or was there?
There was 150 on hand, but they did 500 of them. Like you could pre-order the other 450 or 350.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought the other one was going to be the blue jumpsuit. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
To my knowledge, now I might be wrong, but that's the way I understood it.
You have a pet pig. My wife's in. My wife loves animals, farms. You know, she's a horse nut. So yeah, we're definitely gonna hook up. And if you want to, if you can meet us, I don't know how far. I mean, it's got to be a quick, short trip from London to Northern Ireland. If you want to come and meet us, you get to meet Darren and Frank because they're all going to be there. I'm trying to get Brady there. Lurch, you're more than welcome to fly out there. And Joe and everybody, let's get the whole gang out there. Fucking A.
That'd be
all
cool,
meet in London. So so she seems to be on board with that because we had a whole year. I managed to save up enough money for this trip, and I said I'll start saving for that one.
Yeah, man, I saw him once at Aragon, which you know what the Aragon is from being from this area.
Aragon Ballroom?
Yep, the Brawl Room.
Yep. Yeah, Kiss used to play there back in the day. Some guy sold the Tots figure for 500. Oh yeah, that people were already people were taking the pictures in their hand at the convention and throwing them on eBay already.
Unbelievable.
Chalice figure.
Unbelievable.
It's like you're not even out the door and you're fucking throwing it up there.
That Chalice one sold for 700.
That's just crazy.
You know, people could get upset. It's just like, just don't bid on it. Just ignore it. Just
yeah. And when they were, people were listing it.
Sick, but
remember, people were listing it for sale in Darren or Frank's group, and we were deleting it. We were saying, nope, that's not where you want to put it on eBay, but don't put it in here.
It's the same type of crap Pat's dealing with dealt with on the other.
Yeah. So those that follow my group, you know, the other day I'm like, let me give it one more shot. So I took my group out of pause for those that follow the Halloween and Michael Myers collectors group because I needed a break from it because I didn't want to be bothered. Basically, some guy sent me, he's like, oh, why did you have it paused while you were in California? I said, because honestly, I didn't want to deal with it. I want to enjoy myself. I don't want to babysit it while I was trying to enjoy myself. This is like a trip of a lifetime for me. I don't want to play, daddy daycare on the stupid friggin' group. So I paused it while I was gone because I didn't want to deal with it. But I hope it's back on. You guys want to go there and hang out, and I'll see where it goes from there. If it becomes a problem again, I'll just fucking shut it down.
Oh, Pat, look who's here. Travis, our guy, Travis. Travis, we've missed
you. Travis, what's up, man?
We've missed you.
Oh, man, we had the time of our lives, man.
Man, it was great meeting Brian, too. Chicago Boogeyman.
Oh, yeah. Brian,
him
you
and
in
his
the
wife
chat?
were really cool.
Yeah.
Brian, if you're in the chat, because sometimes he watches and he doesn't chime in. Are you and Jen in the chat? If you are, give us a shout out because it was great hanging out with you guys. And what is all right? So yeah, this is other exclusive. There's Dr. Chalice, the exclusive that everybody wanted to get their hands on, and people are like, wow, you didn't have it signed, and I'm like, I'm not the signed guy, and I actually was gonna have one signed, but I'm like, even the thing with the piece from the Doyle house, I didn't have it signed. I'm like, maybe down the road, see how it goes. And there's the drinks with Atkins pint glass that everybody got.
I was happy that there was a second glass available because that if there was anything my brother wanted, he wanted a glass really bad. So that was the one thing he got from me.
I should have grabbed another one. I kind of did.
Did they have them for sale?
Yeah,
I went back. He had extra ones, and you were like, "Dude, just one." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I sent the picture to my brother, and he was like, "Oh, dude, that's awesome."
I should have.
Yeah. He doesn't ask for too much of that stuff. So,
and shout out to my buddy Lurch at the bottom here because I missed out on these. And when I finally got up to the line, all they had were two, all they had left were.
So you have five.
The witch and the pumpkin. Yeah, I had these two, and Lurch was like, "I got an extra set. You want it?" I'm like, "Dude, you're a lifesaver, man." So Lurch was cool as hell.
So you're able to get two sets, Lurch. That's cool.
Yeah, they let people buy two sets, but I hated doing it. But I'm glad that I did because I was able to help you out. So
now it helped me out big time. That was awesome.
Good, man. Good.
And,
yeah, I just asked a friend from the area here, Curtis Sanfodi. I was like, "Hey, can you buy me a set really quick?" Gave him $20. Yeah, no problem, man. It's like cool.
And I picked up those odd socks because I've seen them before, but I just never got a chance to buy them, so I picked up the odd socks, and then of course had to get Loomis socks. I was
Those
like,
are the
dude,
best
Loomis
socks.
socks.
Oh, that's great.
So I had to
Bill,
pick.
was that the podcast that Sean was on just on Tuesday? It was like 2.5 hours just talking about the whole convention. I didn't realize he had number 999. They're all damaged though. Those
Did you
last
see?
number ones were damaged.
Did you see he had the 999, but they put the show on purpose? They put the sticker upside down.
Flipped it upside down. See, that's what Bill's talking about then. Okay.
Yeah. Is that this year? Yeah, because I watched that. I last night, as a matter of fact, I watched it. It was cool.
Did you guys see the H2 EMT patches?
H2.
They had
The
them
ones
at
at
Fright
Fright Rags?
Rags. Yeah, I got those. I'm gonna take a garage jacket and sew them on.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You get the when you buy they had the medical the hospital jacket. You were able to get the patches, but they're like Velcro ones, so you could switch
Velcro,
Yeah,
off.
see, I guess they were leftovers because the patch with the name on it was Velcro, but the other one is like sew on.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I did see they had the Bud and Jimmy patches, like loose. You could buy.
I think I got
with
Bud.
the Velcro.
Yeah, Pat was with me when I got that jacket autographed. That turned out pretty good.
That and it looked real nice. And they were careful with it. Those guys are great.
Yeah.
Another set of Meyer socks. I have like a whole shelf full of freaking Halloween socks now. It's ridiculous. I didn't pick this up last time, so this was nothing new. I never got around to picking it up, and it was there at the table, so I picked up the pumpkin scented candle. I broke down as much as I said I was annoyed.
We all did, didn't we? Lurch, did you get these too?
Oh yeah, I got them.
Everybody did.
Did you guys see where Jamie Lee was selling autographed ones on her site?
I got the wallet before it sold out. I didn't
Man, I couldn't get
that.
anything. As soon as I seen it, they were gone, man. So.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna get a shirt. I was like, ugh.
Nah, I would have got the figure signed though. That would have been great.
It went so fast. Yeah.
So those, basically it was just Michael and Lori with a little blood splatter, nothing new. This, I was glad to get my hands on this. I love this slip mat.
That is beautiful.
So you got the famous headshot and young Michael. So I'm pleasantly surprised that they still had some left because they only said there was only 75 of them.
Yeah, because I think did I buy mine with you or no? Maybe you bought yours separate. I took you to where it was. I remember you're like, hey, where's that stuff at? Because there's nobody in line, remember?
Because I made sure I got that, and I made sure I got the sticker set. I had to get my beanie. So if you went to Nancy Loomis's table, she was selling these.
Oh man, I didn't
know
know that.
Speed Kills.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
that
so
either,
I'm like,
Rich,
oh, I got to get this friggin' beanie. So yeah, so she was selling them at her table.
Lurch, did you not get anything from Edmiston's table, or you did?
No, I didn't. I hadn't really been a collector of art, but after I seen like how cool his stuff was, like I want it now, and now it's on eBay for like 3 times what.
It's horrible.
And I picked up the book, which when I got home,
I'm like, book.
And I haven't even opened it yet. And I was like, wait a second. And I could swear I pre-ordered this, and I did. So I have a second one. I'm like, I knew I ordered this book. But whatever, I have a second one. Not a big deal.
Oh, did your box set come in, Pat?
What's that?
The Steelbook trilogy?
No, not yet. I got the thing that it shipped, but probably I think Monday. I think tomorrow.
Did you get it, Lurch?
Yeah, I got it. I ordered it a couple days ago, and it came Sunday.
Oh man.
It's really nice.
And this is the only. And to answer your question, Sam, this is the only print I got because I'm not a big print guy because I kind of didn't get them. But in the beginning, and it's too expensive now. But this one I wanted because I love this image.
Now, in all fairness, too, and these guys will tell you, these artists split up the stuff over 2 days. They didn't just do it for one day, which was cool.
Right.
So if you wanted something and it wasn't there when you were in line the first day, you just bust your butt and get in line early the next day. That's what I think a lot of people
Now,
did.
Travis, they were just taking pre-orders. They didn't have any there. They didn't have any of the books for sale yet. It was just a pre-order.
Yeah, Lurch, the artwork is kind of like it's kind of like the masks, like the people that create the masks. It's like a whole other like entity, right, Pat? Like
Pretty much. And these they were giving out at the after party, which is pretty cool.
They gave you a stack of like 5 of them.
Yeah, it's a nice thing. So I picked that up. The cups.
The cups are cool.
The cups were cool as hell. So I did get the H4 cup. Did you guys get the H4 cup?
I did.
So I got this one. And this is the other one, which has got a lot of cool artwork on it. Then, of course, when you spend $50, they give you the commemorative cup. And then when you go to a Fright Rex table, you spend $50 in a blink of an eye.
And
so
I believe that's a color-changing cup, right, Pat? I think so.
Yeah.
I could grab the H4 cup really quick. I did take a picture of it, so
And then of course
there's the pin.
the pin came in the swag bag, didn't it?
Mhm.
So I didn't realize that because I didn't even look at what was in there. So while I was there, I bought one. So now I have two, which is fine because I'm just gonna put one on my jacket.
Now I did order. I forgot about the tots. They did the orange like exclusive game pieces. I did order those.
Oh, I didn't even order them because I was like, oh, I don't. Do I want another set of those? And I'm
I
sure
didn't really need them, but
yeah, I didn't even order. I didn't do any of the pre-orders yet because I know they're all going to be there. I might look at it during the week and figure it out. You got this. What T-shirt did you get, Matt? Because they had a ton of T-shirts. I didn't. I'll show you the T-shirts. I only got 2 T-shirts aside from the one that came with the swag bag.
Okay, Pat, you want me to?
oh, that's great.
Yeah, that's a cool cup, but I was like, do I need another cup? I really don't collect H4 stuff. I try to stick to what I have. So it's a nice cup.
People our age, though, can all relate to this. This makes you think of the cups that McDonald's did for years for shit. It's those size cups.
And what else we got? Of these, I was determined to make sure I got these, the Edmonston keychains.
He had a ton of them. He had a ton.
He had a lot. Yeah. So I think he had leftover. So I'm sure he's selling them on his site because he definitely had some leftover. So I thought these were cool as hell. So I had to get those.
Lurch, what was your favorite thing you got at the convention?
Probably that print that I got. I can't remember who it was by. I don't have
the one with the mask holes or looking through the eyes.
No, it was a black and white print. It was like a 24 by 36, but it had like the leaves were orange. I'll post a picture on Instagram, but I got the cast to sign it.
Oh, cool! I think I remember what you're talking about.
How am I doing? That was a pumpkin-headed ghost from T&E. What am I missing? What's T&E? Front cover of the novelization. Does anybody know what it's supposed to be in a show called?
I don't know.
I don't know. What's T&E? Because help me out, Bill. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. I'm so sorry.
I'm definitely drawing a blank. Oh, and this is they're selling these at Barnes and Noble. Brett,
Yeah.
This is where you got it from me. But they had them at the convention too, and they kept selling out. I don't even know if there was any left. People were buying them in droves.
Did you just pass that poster? Did you talk about that, the event poster?
So this is the event poster. Like I said, I flattened it out, so it seems to be okay now.
And then they had a different color one for general admission, right? That they were selling.
And I didn't even buy it. I completely forgot.
I did too. I didn't remember either. Big deal, right? It's like a different color.
Yeah, and I'm like, I can live without it.
It starts getting a little silly here, you know. It's just...
And what else? Oh, and there's the piece of the Doyle house.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Sorry.
So I dumpster dove. I took a piece of the Doyle house. And I was going to have it signed by Dick and Nick Castle, and I'm an idiot. I should have got on the line because I didn't even use my skip card. I could have used it for the 2 of them and got it signed. But you know what it is? People are like, oh, there was so much going on. And I'm like, I didn't want to wait on the line. I just wanted to walk around and just keep hanging out with everybody. And I'm like, Dick even said he's still going to do more. And Nick Castle is pretty much at all the Monster Mania, so I'll get them both. And look, Joe is here. There's Joe.
Hey, my motherfucking guys, excuse me while I'm fashionably late.
Excuse me. Look, we say hello to our friend here too.
Lurch, you rang.
What's up, man?
What's up, bro?
Not too much, man.
Oh, you sexy beast. Okay, yeah, I was talking about the Okay, so honestly, I bought 2 because I was gonna take one, and one went with me to H45, Pat, and then one was for you. But I just forgot about it. I forgot. And one is for you. And I was like, oh my God, I bought 2 and one was for Pat, and fuck, I totally forgot. Totally forgot.
I still haven't read it. I've been so busy with other stuff, and then like I said, been laying down because I got like a cold or something when I got back. And I finally kicked it. I'm still got my voice back and sounds still a little hoarse, but I'm definitely better now. But yeah, I had the dumpster dive, and there was a lot. My big joke all weekend long was I wanted to be there on Monday morning when the contractor shows up, and the dumpster's like half empty now because everybody was taking shit because it was full. So, and then I didn't even realize Brady took a picture of this until he posted it, but he actually got a picture of me dumpster diving.
Look at it, he's in there. Yeah, and your piece of yours looks like the bottom strip that's missing looks like the piece that I grabbed almost. It like I wonder if I put that there, it's like putting a puzzle together.
You scraggly son of a gun.
You see my white legs? There's my white legs at the bottom of my pants.
Oh, there's those legs, Joe.
No, shout out to Lurch because Lurch gave me a piece. I got it here somewhere. Oh, it's right here. Check this out. Shout out to Lurch. Look at this. I got a piece of the house myself. Look at this.
There you go.
That one's bigger.
Hey, Lurch. Shout out to Lurch, man, because Trey hooked me up, man. So thanks, bro. Thank you.
Oh, that's true, man. I did take a picture of that. I should have thrown it up here. I forgot. The little figure playing the pinball machine at Edmonston's table was awesome. I love that.
Smart.
That was pretty cool.
Fine.
I did take a picture of it. I should have thrown it up here. That's awesome.
Joe, how you feeling? Do you have a couple cocktails?
Oh, dude, I'm fucked up. I'm drunk.
Boy.
Motherfucker. I'm fucked up because, like, we were just having it out because apparently I was cut off at the bar. And, like, one bar communicated to another bar, and they were, like, in cahoots. So they were like, that guy right there, he's cut off. And I was like, public enemy number one, apparently. Public enemy number one. And I ain't do nothing wrong. So I'm like, I'm just glad to make it home safely. Because apparently I'm a piece of shit. Apparently.
You're a piece of shit.
I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit.
God, how many times did we do that?
He was peacock.
Oh, all weekend long. Oh, God.
Piece of shit.
And I will let you guys proofread. So, Joe, I think I told the other day, I did find the drunk ranking we did with Colorado at the bar.
Oh, Jesus.
Of the Halloween franchise. I said, I'll let you guys proofread it before I put it up there because we were all pretty fucked up.
Oh, we were jacked. We were jacked up.
So this is me and Nancy Loomis. She was very, very cool.
No, so get this straight. Like she is great and she is so personable, but whenever we started talking about school and like education and all that, like at the fucking thing, she was like amped up, wasn't she? She sounded so articulate, so smart, right? She sounded so much better than she was. Like,
hold on a second, Joe. Are you using your microphone?
Yeah.
Can you plug and unplug it because you keep cutting out, so something might be loose.
Oh no, that's what she said. That's what she said. Hold on.
I can hear her cutting in and out, so something might be loose.
How's that? Is that better?
Much better. Yeah, I figured something might have just.
Hey, Joe, in 5 years, we need to get it on video. We're gonna do a reimagining of you running across the street to Pat and I in 5 years.
Like it's gonna be like a more dramatic, like
Chariots of Fire.
Joe. He was running like Steve Martin in The Jerk. The new phone books are here. The new phone books are here.
Hey, I ran like y'all and my life depended on.
Dude, you ran faster than a car.
Dude, you don't understand. Like that's what this was about.
Yes,
you know, the culmination of everything. Like y'all were together, and it was like meant to be. Like I was supposed to find y'all like that, like chase y'all down. Like it was supposed to be like that, man.
Joe, I gotta tell you, seeing Pat that last hour on the bus because it went so long. I gotta get to the bar.
Well, because the wife's hanging with Joe and MB, and the wife's sending me texts. I'm hanging out with this one. I'm drinking with that one. I'm like, we gotta get to the fucking bar. Come on.
Yeah, no shit. Like, I honestly, I cannot believe we drank as much as we did while we were there.
Oh, that night was
I had
rough.
a drink with you guys when I got back there, but then you remember my buddy Jeremy. I told him I'd take him to the Myers house and to the Strode's house.
Right.
He goes down and takes the tops off the fucking Wrangler that we rented. I'm like, he's like, we're gonna have a good time tonight. I was like, oh,
bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Jeremy. He was a great guy too. It was nice to meet him. He was a lot of fun.
Yeah, he had a lot of fun with you guys. He's a good dude.
I'll be honest. I was more hungover for Saturday than I wanted to be. Because
you took it easy more on Saturday because of Friday, right?
Yeah, I wanted to put on a good front, like, oh, I'm good. But I felt like Pat looked.
Oh, yeah. I was
gonna tell you.
I was still drunk.
You talk about a great friend like Joe. Joe knew I was beat when we were at that place on Friday night. Brett,
far.
Uber. He's like, Brett, I see it. I see it in your eyes. I see it in your eyes. You're coming with us.
Let's go, buddy. Let's go. And you were like, let's go.
we became best friends with an Uber driver, and it was a 30-second drive. It was the best.
Bro,
You love this.
it was hard to like say no. It was hard to continue the night because we were having so much fun. But no,
I think you were right though, Joe, because the longer we were there, the worse Saturday could have been if we didn't leave.
oh, absolutely.
yeah, we had to leave at some point. And shit, did my wife send me the pictures? Oh,
Well, and let's not forget, Pat had to put his bag on Skid Row in front of the. Then you can't bring a bag in here. Pat's like, okay, he's leaving here. I'll watch it, I guess.
Seriously.
I was being a dick to Joe that we left. Hey, it's my buddy's bag. He's like, I ain't giving it to you.
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
That guy can suck my ass because he's a prick. Straight up prick.
You know, I was about ready to say, I know karate, motherfucker, but that would have cost less.
Let me send. Where's the pictures? Because I was showing the guys last night.
How's that tattoo healing up, man?
Oh, dude, it's fucking fire, son.
You guys did great with your tattoos, though. Both of you.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Hey, that's my tattoo brother for life. NWO for life.
I'll run
There
through
it
these
is.
real quick, and then I'll show you the pictures of me passed out. So there's me and
Look
PJ.
how colorful yours is, Lurch. Holy shit.
Yeah, yours is bright as hell.
Hey, what the fuck? What about me?
Joe,
What
I
about
love yours. It goes with the rest of your pride. Goes with the rest of your pride.
We just went with two different styles.
Yeah, of course. But you know what? Lurch, that's my tattoo brother because we're the only ones to do it. I gotta say it.
Hey, I told you I was going to do it, man.
You did. You was a man of your word.
There's Mr.
Hey.
Bob, and I did ask Bob about his glasses, and he said that he's pretty much like promised them to Sean.
So hold on. But my thing is, he's gone to like some rinky-dinky ass fucking conventions, and he's gone to H45. He's been to all the other ones, and he didn't bring his fucking glasses to this convention.
And he said, you know why? He says honestly, he's like, I had every intention to. He's like, but they're falling apart. He's like, yeah, remember they're like 45 years old. Who's got glasses for 45 years?
Man,
Because he lets people handle them, wear them. So of course,
I
So
saw
he was just
t-shirts when
nervous.
I was 4. What are you talking about?
yeah. But he's been to so many conventions, and he's taken them to like God knows who. You know, age 45, you can't bring him. I call bullshit.
If you can't tell that this guy looks exactly like in the face the same, right? It's like
he looks exactly the
spot
same
on.
except with less hair. Exactly the same. Without, he
He looks
signed
like
it.
somebody on
and
my bowling team.
after he signed it, I was like, shit, I should have had him sign it. Don't you know what happens on Halloween? I should have had him sign it that way. I completely forgot.
Hey, it was good to have him there because he was kind of like the little icing on the cake. He was,
Oh,
Yeah,
he
for
was-
somebody
he was
that was
great.
part of the original that hadn't been to a show before.
yeah,
And you can't
absolutely.
count the nurses because that was TV version.
absolutely.
Even though those ladies were sweet as hell. They were cool.
nice.
I know. Didn't that bitch look like B. Arthur? She looked like B. Arthur like some bitch.
BR.
I was like, Jesus Christ. That was
Yeah, the
fucking-
one on the corner, the one on the
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, fucking Golden Girls. Golly.
If you looked her up on IMDb, you should see all the shit she's done. She's been in so much stuff.
No shit.
Yeah, you wouldn't realize how much stuff they've actually been in. You didn't even know it was the woman from the TV cut.
Could have fucking fooled me. Jesus.
Joe, did I send you that thing of Rocky 4 of Arnold being Drago? I sent you that, right?
Oh yes. Yes.
Dude, I've played it like 10 times.
I must break you.
He gets hit with the first shot. Oh, shit.
Oh, that's too good. Bro, Lurch, it's so good to see you, my guy. Is that a fucking Texas Chainsaw shirt I see?
Yeah,
It's
man.
pretty damn cool.
Look at that
Look.
shit. The fucking pretty woman face. Oh my god.
Why are you
Yeah,
still cutting out, Joe?
And Pat and I had talked about it before. This was obviously, definitely one of our high points, if not the high point, is meeting Lurch in person. We had such a good time with him.
Oh
I
yeah.
appreciate
So
that,
cool.
guys. That means a lot.
And my wife said she's like, oh, he seems like he's like she loves you. She said he's such a nice guy, personable guy. And it was funny because the first person I see when my wife and I got in the elevator, Lurch was waiting on the line because we were going to
Oh,
check
that's
in.
right. Yeah, yeah.
And I look,
forgot
I'm like,
about
Lurch? She's like, Pat. I recognized you immediately. I was like, oh, there he
Yeah,
is.
I think the only way I would have known, because you took some pictures at a convention recently. That's like, oh man, okay, now I know what
That's
he
it.
looks like.
I recognize you right away. I'm like, Lurch.
Where's
And we
Rob
found out
Woods?
Lurch's real name. But
Sure.
so I don't know if you want anybody to know your real name.
Oh.
Oh,
we
you
did
can
find
say
out-
it. Yeah, that's fine,
Yeah,
man. Go
Joe
ahead.
said it before. Yeah.
Yeah, because my wife was like, that can't be his real name. I'm like, I don't know. I'll ask him. And he's like, no, he just calls me Lurch.
And Pat, Joe missed Rob Windsor in the chat earlier. You missed
God.
it.
Rob Rob was in the chat earlier.
Oh man.
Joe had money on it that you weren't going to be there, but obviously with the circumstances, and we have to one of these days we have to go hijack you from the Boston area.
What is it? The international man of mystery still.
You know, Rob, you tell us where you work, and we'll surprise you in the Northeast.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we should do that. Go to his restaurant. I'll do that.
I will go to the
Boston's only
cannoli place. It's open till 2 a.m. That place
Boston's
is awesome.
only a couple of hour ride from me. I'll do that. My wife loves Boston. We'll go up there.
Pat, you heard of that Mike's Pastries place in Boston? All the different cannolis. It's like 30 different cannolis. It's awesome. It's the best.
Leave the gun. Take the gun.
Don't make fun of me, Joe.
No, I look, Rob. If you're out there, let's put another shrimp on the Rabe for old time's sake. But you let us down, man. You let us down.
Well, we're recruiting all these other guys, Joe.
You
We're
blew it.
telling Bill. We're telling Bill. We're telling Colin. Travis. We're gonna get Ryan in there, right? Matt lives out there, so we're set with Matt.
I don't know, man.
All
I don't know what to believe. I don't like being bamboozled like that.
This goes to show you I have no problem making fun of myself. So I'll show you this. So after that fun, extremely heavy drinking night we did the first night, by the time I got back to my room, I just sat at the end of the bed and my batteries just died. My wife said. So here I am.
I love that picture. What the fuck?
The fuck is that? This drunk bastard. Look at
My wife
her.
is like, you were talking, then all of a sudden you were just like, the batteries just
Man,
went,
your back must have hurt sleeping like that for a long period of time.
No, eventually I got up and I didn't make it to the bed, but yeah.
That's like fucking 16 hours of fucking like awesomeness right there.
Drinking.
Yes.
Me and Brett started on the bus at whatever time that was.
I'm gonna tell you, and we're gonna talk about after you get off the air though with Joe. Joe and I Saturday morning, some of the funniest shit. You know what I'm talking about, Joe.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But hey, it worked the same way with the Tots figure, right?
Yeah. Legit. Yeah, straight up. Straight up. Straight up.
Joe is the motherfucking man. After that, I was dying.
Where's Lurch's top 5 Halloween film?
Oh, that's a good question.
Hey, oh my
Put
God!
Lurch on the
Lurch, yes,
spot.
I hate to tell you, we were gonna.
Ooh,
So 6, 2018, 3, 2, and 1.
Oh my God.
Not a bad list. I've no argument there.
Oh wow, that's a good list, man. So you was it? It was 6, 8, 2018, 3, 2, 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good list.
I think you have your 2018 3-2-1. I think that's close to what Pat and I have, at least for those 4.
Yeah, the only thing is mine was for 4. I think I had part 4. I didn't have part 6. It was for me. It was 4, 3, 2, 1. It was in order.
Oh,
I don't know, just something about that Myers in 6, man. I
he
don't know what
was
it is,
scary
man.
as fuck.
I think his mask was awesome. I think it was.
It
a great
looks
mask.
so good. Yeah, yeah.
So Bill wants to know, Joe, when are you guys going to start playing some Chainsaw?
We can. You know what? We need to have him on the show. Number 1, and then number 2, I would love to play with you, man. I'm kind of behind when it first came out, but now that I got a little bit of free time,
there's some bells coming soon too for Joe, so we got to cut him some slack.
Yeah, he's busy. Yeah, he's busy to be getting married in just over a month.
Yeah,
11/11, correct?
I don't mean to answer for you, Joe, but I'm trying to help you out.
No. I appreciate it because that was the case in point today. Like all the girls were together and drinking and having fun and all that stuff. Like
Travis.
It was a lot. It was a lot. They said we have a guy in my town also colors. He came over there because he didn't know his same grandboys.
Well, Lurch, you've been in our chat. Travis has got the zingers, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. I love it. I love when he posts in there.
No, Lurch he's legitness. Let's put it that way.
I
appreciate it, man.
And it's funny you mentioned that, Matt. So earlier today, I actually just recorded my what if for the Curse of Michael Myers for this week. So that'll be out later this week.
Oh, sweet.
I had fun with that.
I liked your video for the kind of like the recap. You were kind of still under the weather, but you did a recap of all the stuff that you got, and that was a dope ass video, man.
Right?
But it was funny. I was telling Brett this when he talked to me before, and I was telling my neighbor Mike. I don't know if he's in the chat. I left the man cave. We were watching football, and I said, if you notice somewhere around halfway through that, I start slurring because I started recording that on Friday, and then my wife got home, and then my neighbor was outside and the dogs all loved to hang out. So I went outside and then we all had a couple of drinks. Next thing you know, I had a good buzz on. I went back to finish it and I was buzzed. I was I forgot I even finished it. The next day I was like, I finished it last night. I went back and watched it. I'm like, I seem to be okay. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Take care, Matt. Good dude.
That's right.
Good to see you, Matt. We had a great time.
Good night, Travis.
Yeah, Matt.
Or
Good
Matt.
to see you. Looking forward to getting you on again soon. Whatever you want, man.
Hey, did little buddy show up at the convention?
He canceled for the Jewish holiday.
Yeah, it was a Jewish holiday. He canceled. That's right.
No, who's that?
Little buddy from 3.
Oh
Oh,
God,
three.
Little buddy
Oh.
Kupfer.
little buddy Kupfer.
I'll tell you this.
Yeah, the
Mrs.
women were
Kupfer.
great though. Stacy Nelson was great. And
Oh yeah, she was.
Mrs.
Great.
Kupfer
Buddy's
actually looks,
mom?
she doesn't look that bad. She's older now. You can definitely tell it's her. She aged very gracefully.
Oh yeah.
she's like,
I
I'm
think
having it
Nancy
the
Loomis
right
did
time.
too.
A lot of them really did. There's really none. She's looked good. PJ looks great.
No doubt that freaking Nancy Loomis, you see her face when Tommy Lee Wells was talking about how he fell asleep after the continuous shot. They fell asleep in a bed up in one of the rooms of the Myers house. That was awesome. She's like, what the hell are you doing?
That's right.
Well, he's mentioned that before, whether he said that they slept in the Myers house.
I never heard that before. That was my first time hearing that.
I remember him talking about it on one. I don't know if it was on one of the documentaries or it was when he was on with Sean. One of Sean's videos, because he did like where he did recreated the mask, and then there was another time when he was on with him doing the H3 sites. Got to do some werewolf watch alongs. Teen Wolf, American. Oh, I'm in for both of those.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we're doing Tales from the Dark Side because I figure we'll just do. I figure we'll do one quick anthology, and then we should start doing. If you guys want to do some Halloween related ones. Oh, here's a question for you guys. I forgot this Friday is Friday the 13th. You guys want to do a watch free?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, this Friday is Friday the 13th.
I'm
The
down.
missus goes out of town on Tuesday, so I'm sure I can make it work since it's not a school night. So
Yeah, so we can just figure out. Maybe I'll throw a poll up on the channel. Excuse me, I'll throw my poll up. Excuse me while I whip this out, and we'll figure out what Friday the 13th we'll watch on Friday night. Friday night. We did a watch along. Did we do a Friday night yet, or was that the last podcast?
what's that? I don't know. What's that?
Did we watch Friday night? But I thought it was on the old podcast. I don't think it was on. I don't think it was this.
I don't know.
That,
Tell me.
that wasn't that another cool part about the convention that was being recognized with the podcast. We all got hit a couple times. I know.
A few times. My wife was sitting. I was waiting for the elevator. Somebody came out and said, "Hey, man, I watch a podcast." My wife's like, seriously?
Get the fuck out of here.
They're like, hey, aren't you that fat guy from fucking how? I was like, yeah, that's me.
Fat guy on a podcast.
That's the guy with the legs. The legs. The
That's
legs.
The white legs. And my wife's just looking at me. She's like,
Somebody else, I said it myself.
Oh yeah, that's right.
oh, and shout out to, I wrote their names down because I almost forgot them. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, shit. Where's my freaking notes? Give me a second. Hold on 1 second. I wrote down notes so I can forget. And I want to give them credit where credit is due. So shout out to David and Stephanie Moore. And Dave hit me up on Facebook. We're friends with one now. They were on the bus with us. And they said it was cool to show this video.
All right.
We got Dick Warlock.
Dirty
Dick
Dick.
Warlock was flirting with every girl that was walking. Dick was flirting with every single one of them.
Or how about the picture of Nick Castle with the one guy that's subscriber to the Slaughtered Lamb? God, that's still funny still too.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The
Which
little
one was
girl's-
that?
The little girl that's her hand like grabbing freaking Nick Castle's junk. You didn't see
Oh,
that?
the
Matt?
photo. Oh,
That
the
one, yes.
Photo.
Yes,
Photo.
yes. I
Yeah.
forgot about that one.
The photo op.
6:30. Shit. I'm gonna text before I forget. I'm gonna text my friend Pat because I want the picture.
That's
of,
the that's the hardest I heard Darren laugh all weekend. Was the
That
picture
that
of
was
the
great,
Avengers.
man. I was right beside him when they were getting signed, and he did that. I wish I would have pulled my camera out and got it.
Like she was so innocent. She was so innocent.
Oh yeah, what was the other argument? You guys are still at dinner at the after party. With the after party was when you first got into that party, you could get up VIPs. Supposedly, you could get up to the bar early, and like
That's-
there was a separate line for VIPs. And Darren's like, "Why are you sitting in line?" I'm like, "There's no line for VIPs." They looked at me like I was crazy.
no,
That line was long though.
that
They
was
should have They should have had 2 bars, like one on each side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I missed most of that. Yeah, because we came so late because we were at dinner. So.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that was so funny.
Oh, and speaking of, I did have my shirts out here to show. So I got my Buccaneer. I got my shirt from the Buccaneer.
Yeah.
So I got the Buccaneer shirt.
Look
how
at
cool
that shit.
is.
Oh, you sexy bitch.
Got that one. And the only other shirt I got besides the Buccaneer and the one that came with my swag, shout out to my buddy Brett for getting it for me.
Oh, yes, those went quick.
Oh man, that's great. Did you see that photo of Slash wearing that?
No, he had
Flash
one.
was wearing that?
Mm-hmm.
That's fire.
This is the only shirt I wanted more than anything. And then when Brett and I were at so when it's like a tongue twister, especially when you're trying to speak right. When we were on the tour, fuck the colon what it was. So we're at the bar and we're about to leave, and and the woman who was running the place, whose name was Pat, I believe.
Yeah.
This woman was so nice. She was so appreciative of fans. She was such a nice person. And as I'm walking out, she's like, "Thank you for coming." I'm like, "No," I'm like, "Thank you for having us. I mean, this is awesome. It's like a dream come true for me." She's like, "You got to come back." And I look at her shirt. She has a shirt this color. It says Buccaneer on it. I'm like, "Do you sell T-shirts?" She's like, "Yeah, you want one?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want one."
Yeah, you got a V-neck like yours?
Oh God.
Yeah, she had the girl one.
The girl one.
And she broke out a box and she's like, I'm like, "How much you want for them?" She's like, "Oh, for you guys, $20. So then Brett comes in. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Brett, I'm buying a shirt. You want one?" So Brett got a shirt. Then we get out and where's everybody? Gone. I'm like,
we thought the bus left.
We thought the bus left. We were going to Uber it back.
I'm like, I'm starting to get my pumps going, like the Reebok pumps. I put those laces on. I start, let's go, Pat.
We were running around like, "Oh, fuck, we missed the bus. Shit." And I'm like, "Well, we'll just Uber into the next spot or whatever." And we're like, "Fuck." And then we turned the corner and everybody was there. We're like, "Oh, you guys are right here."
That's awesome. No, I just really wanted to highlight this because you guys know how much I've been looking for this for a good price. And to find it at H45, I was so stoked. But to find my first Evo, look at this.
Yes.
In great condition.
Yep, he gave you a deal on it too. I was with you.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Oh, you bought that at the convention?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
yeah.
that. I didn't even
Pat,
see that.
Joe, MB and I were. That was like, what was that, Sunday?
Yeah, it was Sunday. That's right.
Yeah, because that was early on. We were together for quite a bit in the morning.
And
MB was helping me with all my posters. Thank you.
My wife was committing me to breakfast with her every morning because I was basically not going to be with her all day, so we had to get up. And she's like, so we went to have breakfast together. So that's why I was never there that early, except for the first day because I was sitting at breakfast. And they're like, "Can I get anything?" I'm like, "Yeah, give me like a scotch because I need something to straighten me out." Because I was still drunk.
Pat Lurch probably knows this, but Joe got that. You know where he got that was that company that was selling those overalls.
Creepy Customs.
yes.
Yeah, Creepy Customs.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Somebody had it there, huh? Wow, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he
Across the
had
street from-
the night he
across-
came home too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He did.
Oh,
And
he had the box?
yeah, absolutely. And he even gave me the hold on, let me see if I can find this VHS set.
Good ranking. Good ranking, Everscape.
Oh yeah, I bought that and then I bought this for him. Look at this, guys.
Oh, it's sealed too, huh?
Yeah, sealed in the plastic, guys. Look at that. With the fucking official
Nice.
stickers and shit.
Sticker, you sent in that thing for $1 for a poster. That's what I did.
Yeah. Like, okay, so online this is like 100 and something, and I got it for a great deal, and it was sealed. I could not believe it.
Are you saying goodnight?
So
And this, do you have one of these, Joe, that's opened already?
no, I don't. I wanted this. I had my eyes on this. I was gonna buy an open, but it was missing like the keychain and all that other shit that's inside.
Right.
But this is fucking sealed, and I got it from the same guy that I got the Evo from.
So if
You
you,
got a
flip
good
the
deal
back,
on that one.
if you turn it around on the back where it says "thanks to certain people,"
Yeah.
the guy's name on there, James Chandler, that's the guy that sold me the prints that I have.
I
Yeah.
took them out.
Yeah.
That's
I know.
fucking fire.
I took them out.
Yeah, he sold me he told me the 78 print, and he
Oh,
sold me the 2 H2 prints that I have.
Yeah, it says Halloween
easier to hear.
memorabilia provided by James G. Chandler.
What number is that, Joe?
That is 20,000 out of 40,000.
Pretty low.
That's an exact number. 20,000 out of 40,000. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, man. So dope.
You guys all downstairs.
It's true. It's like one long movie. I agree with you, Bill. Oh, Sam wants to know: has your daughter watched the movies yet? I don't think. Have you shown them to your kids yet, Brett?
No, they've seen. They did. I did show them what happened to him in the grinder because they were curious if he died. That's all. I did do that. Yeah, I just showed them that like 30 seconds. So they've seen glimpses of stuff from '78 during the day. But yeah, that you if you want me to still be around for any future podcasts, I can show them those.
Let's see what Buddy sent me a picture of.
Well, they're gonna have to understand all about this. If
Oh, that
they're
was
gonna
the thing that
know
was
what
in the
to do.
men's room. That's right. I forgot about that picture.
So
Okay.
I didn't get a chance to show you this there, Pat. You didn't get a complete set of the shot glasses,
No,
right?
I did. Our buddy Lurch right here hooked me up with a full set.
Yes, he got him.
So
Yeah,
you
two
so
sets.
you do have a full set.
I have a full set.
Okay.
Yep.
Taylor,
Because I
can
was
you give me
going
back my
through
headphones?
my shit and I didn't realize, but I bought 2 full sets.
It's easy.
So I didn't
Ah.
know that if you had it all. So if you didn't, I was going to send you these.
I just mentioned it in passing, and Lurch is like, "You want one? I got an extra set." I'm like, "If you got it, man, that's awesome." So he hooked me up.
Fire, Lurch, you're the man, dude. I was just going through the shit right now, and there they are, right there,
Look at that.
for sure.
Oh,
The
Lurch, you're on
bucket,
mute.
yeah.
I'm surprised mine made it. I had to check mine, but I wrapped them in bubble wrap and everything. So
No, that's why I packed bubble wrap. I didn't wrap anything in bubble wrap except the glass stuff. Everything else, I wrapped around like dirty laundry, so all my exclusives smell like ass.
I carried all the glasses on the plate.
Is somebody watching 2018?
That's me. My bad.
I'm like, why do I hear? Say something.
I'm so
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Sorry.
Are you sanitizing yourself?
I sure am. I'm sanitizing and watching 18. I'm so sorry. I
That's
gotta
okay.
turn this down.
So if anybody wants to make the drink from the Buccaneer, Freddie did take a picture of it. So here's the drink.
Say something. Look at that shit.
I was hoping Jefferson Hall was going to be there. Oh yeah, you got to.
Oh, yeah.
So there's the drinks.
It was
There
on the
is.
men's bathroom door. It was awesome.
A brilliantly green, delicious blend of vodka, Midori melon liqueur, blue Curaçao. How do you say it? Curaçao? I never could pronounce it right. Curacao, that's it.
Yeah.
Orange juice and lemon lime soda.
It's like Tajin, right, Joe?
Oh
Tajin.
yeah.
I didn't realize the thing on the top is the top.
Tajin.
Tajin.
Did you see the thing on the top? What's the matter? Don't you have any Halloween spirit? Honestly, if I saw that, I would have asked if I could have it. I didn't even think of it. I wish I should have grabbed it.
What?
They probably would have said fine.
What the piece of paper with that?
Yeah, because it would have been a nice, cool little thing to take as a piece of memorabilia.
No, I tell you what though, the fact that
I would have asked. I would have taken it because she was so sweet, that woman. I would have asked her.
Oh man, you have to look at it as a whole. Like we were in the Buccaneer, we're watching fucking Halloween 3. Everybody's drinking, and if Pat literally looked over his fucking left shoulder, fucking Tom Atkins is right fucking there. Like you couldn't have asked for a better fucking situation. It was the best. By far.
It was. I tell everybody, no, like I came back and everybody's like, Pat, how was your trip? I said, you know what, guys, it was nothing short of the trip of a lifetime.
Legit.
If the off chance he's alive and he does that again, I would spend the money again. I think I would. It was that cool.
I would definitely do it again. I would so do it again.
Mm-hmm.
By far. It's like, are you gonna pay money for the same stripper if you had a good time? Duh. Like, if I
Hey, is MB home?
What the fuck? She's home. Oh yeah, I'm gonna party, pay the price. But I mean,
she home
if you're
sleeping?
paying,
She's here.
She's here. But if I'm just saying, if you're gonna pay top dollar and you get the same results, I'm gonna do it again. I don't give a fuck.
How much did she enjoy the presence of being around us? I'm sure she loved it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my wife loved Mary Beth. She hit it off well.
You guys, and I'll tell you the honest truth. She loved Lurch. She loved Lurch.
Oh, that's sweet, man. I really liked her too, man.
She really did.
You guys are awesome, man.
She was like,
my wife too. She said you were such a nice guy. She's like, it was so great that we hung out all the time that we did.
Yes.
I just don't smile a lot. That's my thing.
And I think that's what they loved about you the most. It was like you didn't have to do much for them to like you, and that says a lot. That says a lot.
That's cool. That really means a lot, man.
That does say a lot, yeah.
Yes, man. So shout out to you, buddy.
So here's that picture Where's that picture?
And look,
I was
you were
sitting there
making out
drinking
with
the
them.
buck there. Yeah, I was playing grab ass.
Oh, the
Like,
best. So you guys didn't get the little
Oh, yeah.
pumpkins on the
Man.
glasses, did you?
hey,
Did
so
you hear
after
what?
this,
Okay. So I got to tell you this really quick. So I think they ran out of the little pumpkin straws. Did you guys not get them in those drinks? The second
No, we
issue of
didn't. They must have ran out of them. Yeah.
So Darren's like, Brett, do you want to keep these for Pat?
good
Pat
night,
might
Colin. Good night, buddy.
I'm like, dude, what am I going to do with these little things? He's like, Pat's going to want those. I'm like, dude, no, he's not. It's not a big deal. No, he's going to want them. I argued for like 5 minutes with him. I'm like,
I
I'm
would
not taking
if
them.
I got them, I probably would have saved a few, but they weren't there. And I was like, ah, whatever.
Shit.
You know,
Hey,
they would have been poking me in my leg all night long.
It's right after this moment that fucking Tom Atkins got up and called it a night.
What
Is that what he said?
you weren't there before? What did he say? I'll see you guys in 5 years.
I'll see you guys. It's like right after this photo. He was like, all right. He's like,
That
I'll see
photo's
you guys
great,
in
man.
5 years.
Wait, are you
Fucking-
saying once he took the picture with Pat, that was it? It's over?
Oh yeah, Pat fucked it up for everybody.
That's what I do. That's all I do.
It looks
That's
like
a
he had a
Beverly Hills
tiny
Cop,
arm
right?
in that photo.
Remember the guy Max, right? Max fucked up everything, so let's
Yeah.
just go home.
Good night there, guy. Good night, my friend. Good
Party's
night.
over.
Colin,
Take care,
Colin, we'll see
Colin.
you.
Oh,
my
Colin.
God.
If you're
Yes.
around tomorrow night, Colin, join us. We're doing Tales from the Dark Side tomorrow night.
Yes.
So if you wanna hang
It's
out and
a
chat, we'll do
Columbus
it.
Day, so we should all be off. We should all
He's
be
a
off.
piece of shit. No,
He's a piece of shit, that guy. He's a piece of shit.
Shit.
What kind of cunt does that?
Oh, man. You know, our weekend would have been
Wait,
ruined if
Lurch,
he
was there
crashed
you
the
didn't
place.
realize that was us?
No, yeah, I didn't know. I had no
So I'm
clue.
talking to Lurch. He's like, is that what you guys always had? I said, yeah. I said, that was the podcast that Brett and I were on. That was our podcast that happened.
Oh,
He-
Lurch
Lurch,
didn't
you didn't
know
know
that?
it.
Oh,
No.
Jesus. Oh, God. How many? How did we have? Yeah, that's, yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't realize. I said, yeah, that's why I put him up there. I said, the only reason I started using them, like everybody else is fucking doing it. Why shouldn't we? It was our podcast.
Don't you follow Dead Pit? Like, because they did the whole thing. That's how this got escalated too. But yeah,
I don't know. I don't think I do.
it's over. Okay.
You're not missing much.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
Yeah.
All he did was we had to calm things down with, well, Sean didn't care. He just wanted
Yeah,
to
there's
know what
a-
happened.
Sean was
a-
cool with it. Yeah, we
yeah,
were right on the
there's
phone.
a-
Sean, he was cool. with it.
There's a thing called a dick that they suck, so it's okay. Sorry.
Joe, I already miss you, buddy. I already miss you.
You know,
Hey,
he's peacocking. He's peacocking, you know.
I
Did
miss
he
you guys
pass you,
too.
Pat, and say that to
I
you?
miss you guys.
Did he say
What's
that
that?
to you in passing at any time of the weekend? He said it to me a couple times.
Uh,
Sorry,
no,
gotta
actually,
go peacocking. Went peacocking.
he did. He was passing by, and I saw him. Like, hey, what's up, Sean? He waved. He's like, I can't right now. I'm peacocking. I'm like, no problem.
No. I mean, Sean has every right to peacock because he is who he is. So
You like the
it
idea
is.
of a 24 potentially getting Halloween?
You know what's funny though? As I put a lot of thought into this, it's like
What's
somebody.
824? Am I missing? What am I missing? 824.
Do you like the idea that 824? Oh, they're talking
The
about
bidding
the
rights for the
the
studio.
bidding, yeah, the bidding
But
rights.
what's 824? I had heard that Paramount was
Oh,
was leading it.
A24 has done some
824
real
is
big
big.
stuff.
Yeah, they're a big player.
Hereditary and
Yeah, they're a big
Pearl,
player.
they did Pearl and X.
Yes.
all their stuff is reviewed
Yes.
very well too.
Yes.
It's
Okay,
highly
just-
reviewed.
Yes.
What I heard was Paramount was in the lead because they want to do like a 5-episode series and put it on Paramount Plus. That's what I had heard.
Fuck them. Sorry.
No, 824, like I believe they're the forerunners or lead
That's what I
runners,
heard, and then I was just
Whatever.
like,
Would you shut the fuck up?
Peacock.
Well, they're independent too.
Yes, that's like the
Absolutely.
big thing with them too. Joe, where's our matching hats together? No,
Oh.
next week.
Oh, I'm gonna get it.
No, you don't
Don't
have
worry
to.
about it.
I was just
No.
kidding.
No, it's on the. Oh yeah. Good.
what I'm going to do is I'll bring
That
up
was the
all the
best
Brett,
us talking about contenders. Oh, you know that shit?
I'm going to bring up all the Brady stuff that he sent me
Like,
because
oh,
he's
my
got some
honey.
different stuff. Where
My honey.
is it? I might not seen it.
Hey, and thank anybody for helping me because obviously I was an idiot and brought way too much shit.
You bought just enough.
Brought to.
Princess, can you bring me my hat from the living room? Are you on the toilet right now?
She's in the bathroom. It's like, seriously, Joe?
Are you sleeping?
So
You're
we'll do a quick
Okay, never mind.
Who's
I'll go
partying?
get myself. I love you. Okay, bye.
Well,
She
this is all
sleep.
Brady. This is
She
all
must
Brady
be
stuff that
feeling
he
it.
sent me.
Yeah, so that just came in the mail this week, Friday.
Man, and it's signed, you sexy bitch. Look at that.
Yes.
Oh
Look at
my
that,
God.
Brad Laree,
Look
Chris
at those
Durant.
guys. Yes.
Oh, you can light that shit on fire.
GK GK was getting them all signed too.
I'm
Shout
just
out, we
kidding.
met GK in person too. Gabriel.
Shout out to
we
GK.
gotta
That's
say.
right. We met Gabriel in person. I don't know if he's. I know
Yeah.
he's actually. He sent me. Did you see the picture? He sent me a picture of him in France wearing the podcast shirt.
Oh,
No,
When
the
she went to
H2O.
France, him and his wife went to France on a vacation afterwards. She's like, "Look, I'm representing." So he was in France with the shirt. I'm like, "Thanks, dude."
dude, I had to tell him. He was asking me all these opinions about where to get stuff signed. I'm like, dude, wherever you think looks right for you, it's your item, buddy.
Yeah.
I love you.
No, H2O figure is immaculate. Chris Durant, amazing. That's amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
Look at that.
So the kills is signed by all three: Courtney, Nick Castle, and Don Tate.
Oh, that's fucking sexy.
Joe,
you got-
you were with me with Don Shanks. We got Don Shanks together.
Mr. Shanks is the fucking. He's a G.
So you
Yo,
guys
Don-
double teamed Don Shanks? That's not right.
We
Oh,
double
dude.
teamed. Oh,
No.
well,
I want to start fucking making memes like Don Shanks is like Chuck Norris. Like, because he's a fucking legend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he deserves to have his own memes. Like, he's the best.
you know, that's a good point. We were talking. I think Pat and I loosely talked about this. We should really go out to Salt Lake City and see 4, 5, and 6 locations.
Yes, I would love to
Legit.
do that.
Legit.
Definitely got to do that. Hey, I did have a Book of Mormon in my hotel room.
This guy.
Now, Pat, were you with me or was this Frank? I forgot who was with me when I got Jeffrey Kramer to sign this.
That was probably Frank. Yeah, it wasn't me.
Because he's like, oh, let me guess, a Halloween 2 poster. I'm like, wow, I can't believe you're guessing. It's not it. He unrolls it like, holy shit. It's like something
It's
different.
not a game anymore.
You know what? I was watching because all I do is ever watch Pluto, and I was watching the Happy Days channel, and there was an episode probably from the early '80s where Fonzie was the dean of. I don't know if you guys watched the later seasons of Happy Days, where he became dean of students at the school,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like one person was like bullying another, and he went and pulled them off, and the guy who was representing the young kid, the lawyer, was Jeffrey Kramer.
Shit.
So I'm like, oh my god, there's Jeffrey Kramer.
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't forget Friday's John's Carpenter show's premieres.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're right.
Right,
Oh,
buddy.
that's right. Yeah, good call. I forgot about that.
I
So
had
who
to
did you?
add, I had to
wait.
add Spitz and Billy. Billy.
Billy.
I did not have either of them on that poster.
Really?
Yeah, added a decent amount here on this one.
Mrs. Comfort.
Yes, and Stacey Nelkin and Tom Atkins. I didn't have Atkins yet.
I didn't like Stacey Nelkin's fucking hairdo.
It's too short.
Isn't she a breast cancer survivor? Or she's a cancer survivor? I thought she was.
I don't know. If that's true, I feel bad. But her hair looked like ass.
It looked like that the last time I met her too.
Really?
Yeah, it was the same.
I broke down, started getting this signed, which is kind of sacrilegious, almost, right? But hey, we started realizing we liked this more than we did when we did the watch along. So I think that's why I started getting it signed.
True.
It's something about that number 2 that just looks awesome.
It's a great poster too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree. I agree. That's just so cool.
Now, Joe, remember this? He was shocked. Remember, Joe?
He's like, he never saw it before, right, buddy?
Yeah, we were like, oh man. He's like, gotta sign it in orange, gotta sign it in orange.
He's like, he was like really like surprised. He's like, I've never seen this one. And Brett was like, really? He's like, I got this for like $10.
I'm like, that means you gotta take a picture with me, my buddy, and his future wife here. So we got a good.
It was so good, but that's such a great poster. Look at that. It's amazing.
I like how the blood's like orange instead. It's cool. Like
that is fun.
Travis, you should. You know what? Go if you haven't watched. I think it was my highlights of the convention, and I'm walking past Don Shanks. When you see him walk by, that guy is in phenomenal shape.
He's like in great
Phenomenal
shape.
shape.
He's gotten smaller, but like in good smaller shape.
He is
He used
ripped.
to be
He's just
fucking
like
big.
he just looks amazing. God, we should all look that good at his age.
And he's very well spoken. Like
Very
when we watched the fucking panel, he could have said, he was very articulate. He explained everything very well. Like, not only does he look good, he's a very knowledgeable man. He's a very well spoken man.
What do you think?
Very
That's
well.
that native Indian blood probably in him, right? That's probably where that comes.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Now,
Like,
these were Edmonton prints.
No, these were the other guy. Oh God, why can't I think of his name? Lurch, help me out, buddy. Do you know pretty well? Hold on here.
These are really
Was
cool.
this was the main thing I was really hoping to get. And here we're gonna.
That's the bottom is it's the hedge scene, huh? The hedge.
No, this is when she's walking away from the Myers house, and he walks out and looks at her.
Really? Because to the far, you see the far
Matt
right.
Ryan Tobin.
I always
The
thought the
artist.
far right was the hedge. You see all the leaves.
That's when he first sees her walking away.
So the bottom one is more the variant. That was
Got
the more numbered one, but
Got it.
But yeah, this guy's a great artist. He's done some good shit.
That's fire.
Gary Oldman's Dracula hair literally looks like ass. H6 and IMAX would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be. It's
Oh,
shot in 1.85. It's not full anamorphic, but that's okay. Who cares?
During H4 holograms when he crashed Sean by the neck, yeah.
The best.
He's
I
a
don't know if
great
you guys
guy.
watch that horse hologram. He's got Under Armour stuff on. They put tape over the Under Armour logos.
I didn't even realize that. Go back and see that. I don't remember that.
Oh shit!
This
I should have flipped it the other way. That's the variant of
I-
Edmiston's, the pinball poster or artwork. Now, the one that was the timed edition on his website, it would cost as much to buy the artwork as it did to ship, so I didn't buy it. It cost
Gotcha.
almost $40 to ship. It's like, screw that. And that was one of the hot ones there at his table.
Yeah, I think I'm going to jump on that one. I seen one on eBay. It's like 3 times the price, but I want that one.
That's
Shit
rough.
balls. Tommy Lee Wallace.
That's rough. But yeah, somebody signed it. Somebody had Tommy Lee Wallace sign it somewhere. It was in the Facebook group, right?
And that's it. But I'm gonna let this run because this is funny when Brett sent me this the other night. No, it doesn't show. It doesn't show gifs on here, huh? It was the one you sent me of Buckwheat getting shot.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I just saw this. I'm like, Buckwheat has just been shot by John David Stutz. For those who used to watch Saturday Night Live in the early '80s.
Right.
Those H2 cloth figures, I didn't realize that was Edmiston's artwork on it. So he was selling it signed, and it was like the same price as buying the figure in the store. I was like, sure, I'll buy it.
Fire.
Yeah.
Hey, quick question. Did any of you buy that sterling silver ring from Trick or Treat Studios? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I've seen him. I never did that. I'm like,
No. Did
I
you
never
buy that,
did.
Brady? You never bought that?
No, I didn't buy that. No.
No. If you guys ever see it, I'm looking for like a size 11 or a 12.
Don't they have it still for sale or no?
No, it's sold out on the website. It's a fucking bummer.
Well, is that going to be a wedding ring?
No, I just want one. Like I've gone and I've had like this. I have these rings that I like, and they're like heavy metal, like super big, and I just want that one. It's real nice. So, if you guys run across it, I'd like to buy it.
I want you to get the one that Stallone's got his good luck ring and Expendables.
Oh yeah. Hey yo, Adrian, I got a ring for you. You know,
Big skull fucking ring.
So, what's some other good stories that we can
What's some other good stories? They're endless.
Oh
that we can actually remember?
Oh,
man, it all depends. Like how far we're gonna go into the storytelling.
I just know Joe was super excited when he got that figure for a good price, though. That was cool.
Oh,
I didn't even know you got that. I wasn't there for that, so I didn't realize you bought that there.
I almost brought mine to get autographed, actually, but I was like, nope, too much.
No, it was kind of just surreal because I wasn't really, because when you go there, you have your heart set on all the new shit, and he had it for a great price, and he had a bunch of stuff, and he was like, "Yo, it's Sunday, we're trying to leave," and I got a good deal on a bunch of stuff, so I was just so hyped. I was just so happy, to get something at a reasonable price instead of getting fucking.
So here's this. So I actually sat because I had to go look at my credit card and everything. So I went over my budget, and I was actually under budget.
Think of this.
No shit.
I was under my budget.
Good man. Good man.
I mean, I bought everything I wanted. I got all the exclusives that I wanted. I didn't get as many autographs as I thought I was going to get, but I'm like, you know what? I got exactly what I wanted. Other people I can always get elsewhere. And I came home and I'm like, wow, I was actually under budget. That's rare.
You
Extremely
cheap,
rare.
You cheap bastard.
Yeah. And you got to remember, I was out there since Monday. So me and the wife were traveling around, buying dinners and everything.
Oh yeah.
So I spent a lot more than you would think, but I was definitely came in under what I thought. Like I didn't have to. I thought for sure I'd have to hit the Mac machine. I didn't have to hit it. I took out enough
That's good.
cash.
I went to
That's
the ATM twice before I left on the plane, but I went one time in California.
I didn't
Carl's
go.
like,
I
how many
didn't have
times
to.
did you go to the ATM? I'm like 3 times, but don't worry, the third time I barely spent any of that money.
By the third time, the ATM was like, "Get the fuck out of here. Go away. Go away."
You're cut
The
off.
best, so you
You're
know
cut
when you
off.
went back to the hotel, like from the convention center, those doors, there's like an ATM right there. Did you see that
Yeah.
ATM?
Yeah.
There was like a credit card left in there for like, I don't know, like a couple of hours. I'm surprised. I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. Somebody's been honest and left it in there to see when somebody could go and grab it.
Shit. What a waste.
Well, there was a line. Did you see the ATM in the convention hall? Did you see the line?
Crazy.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
usually
yeah.
always
There was a
long.
line of people. I was like, holy, I've never seen a line that long.
Yeah.
Even at bars, I've never seen a line that long to get to an ATM.
Yeah, I've only seen the line that long at like 4 a.m.
I will have to tell you, it was funny that all the Rob Zombie people were pretty much outside in the hallway.
Well,
That's
the
fucked
hallway,
up. That's fucked
it was the Rob Zombie people.
You're not allowed in.
It was the zombie people, the H5 and the H6. If I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
It was funny. It's like, who was the closest to the door? Fucking Dag Fair.
They-
Dude,
And
somebody
Dag
posted a
was like-
video of him without his shirt on dancing outside or some
Oh,
shit.
God.
Was he rapping or something? You guys see that video? I was like, what
No,
the hell's
no.
going on?
Like that. It was fitting that he was closest to the door. Fitting.
Oh, believe me, I spent enough money. I did spend a lot, but what I budgeted, I actually came in under what I thought. Like it was funny because I brought cash with me, and while my wife and I were touring, if anybody that follows my Facebook page, my wife and I came out on Monday, and we went everywhere for those couple of days and we're sightseeing everywhere.
Graveyard
And
scene.
because I'm not a fan of keeping money on my credit card. I pay it off. I don't like to have that over my head, so it's usually empty. So I'm like, all right. So it was like the other night I sat down, poured myself a nice drink, stretched. I'm like, okay, let's do this. And I brought it up, and I was just like, really? That's it? I was like, wow. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than that. I'm like, holy shit.
Well, speak for yourself, love.
Yeah, no shit. No
Pleasantly-
shit.
I was like cleaning my gun, ready to put it into my mouth. Like, okay, I should just kill it. And I'm like, wow. I was pleasantly surprised.
You
Lurch,
tell
how
me.
did you feel about it? Were you over or under, you felt?
I broke about even.
Okay.
Good man.
Yeah.
Good.
I was a little under.
See? Joe was under.
But within that next week, I spent it. So,
It's like, no comment.
That's me right there, man. I went the next week. I spent it.
I was under on autographs, but not with merch. I'll say that.
I was way under on autographs because I was going to do more, but I was like, you know what? Most of the ones I passed up on, I could get elsewhere. So I said, you know what? Let me just wait. And I just said, whatever. It's not a big deal.
Well-
I was just happy to be there and hang out with you guys and
Yeah.
talking to everybody. Like there was some like day 2, I walked around. I'm like, I didn't even see this yesterday because I really didn't walk around. I was just hanging out with everybody, having so much fun being there.
I was thinking about Frank, how we were complaining about pizza everywhere else. They're like, we're so spoiled with New York and Chicago pizza. He's like,
Yeah, right. I
You,
didn't
you
have
guys ordered
pizza.
those pizzas at the bar. He's like, Brett, I couldn't try it. I'm like, it was all right. It was fine. Don't go crazy about it.
And like meal wise, me and the wife were pretty good. I think we up until we went to the hotel, like we would have we went out to dinner each day, but it was like we did like the early bird special because we're old, and we were just traveling around and like we always had leftovers, so we only really bought one meal per day, and we had snacks and shit. So we were like, wow, we actually did a lot better than we thought, and
oh yeah.
so it was fun. You know, for those that are following me on Facebook, go check it out. We went to the Westwood Memorial Cemetery, checked out all the cool famous graves. We went on a horseback ride through the Hollywood Hills, which was really, really cool. My ass was sore as hell the next day. That's a different story. But went to sit down. I'm like, ow. I'm like, did you kick me in the ass last night? Because you sit on the horse for 4 hours and you're not used to it. Your ass gets sore. And we went to Venice Beach. We went to Santa Monica Pier. We went everywhere. We just got Sunset Strip, which was on my bucket list. The Sunset Strip. Went to the Rainbow Bar and Grill. which I actually got. Here it is. So I got a T-shirt from the Rainbow Bar and Grill. The wife got a mug. So I got my Rainbow Bar and Grill matchbook.
Awesome.
A Lemmy's Lounge coaster.
Yes.
And a Rainbow Bar and Grill postcard. And they had the stuff there. The girl could see I was like a kid in a candy store. I'm like, can I take one of each? She's like, help yourself. Nice people.
Fire.
I'm trying to think the last time I ever got a postcard in the mail. It's been a long time. It's hard to see.
I was surprised they had them. I'm like, who even makes postcards these days?
You know what, Matt? Joe should talk about. He's got an interesting story. If you follow him on Facebook about Eric Preston, that was a cool story, Joe.
Man, I couldn't believe what happened. Like, because he was like the second to last person I wanted to see for H4 because I'm a big H4 fan.
So true, Bill.
And I met him, and he was so nice and so gracious, and we started chatting. I picked a photo of him, of course, the iconic photo of him in the mirror in the clown costume and everything. So he signed it, and I was just so excited. I got his photo. I was like, "All right, man, thank you so much. See you later." And I fucking bounced out, totally oblivious, and I fucking left my photo behind. So fast forward to we fucking leave, we come back home, and I saw him as like people you may know on Facebook, and I just added him. I was like, "Yo, add his friend," like thinking he's not gonna fucking do it. So he adds me as my friend on Facebook, and then he fucking sends me a message. Hey, Joe, I just want to let you know you may have forgotten your photo, blah, blah, blah. He's like, if it's okay, send me your address and I'll send you the photo back. And I'm like, is this fucking spam? Is this a fucking, like, what is this shit?
It's cool.
Yeah, so I look up the page. It looks legit, like Sean Clark and a bunch of people are like his friend. I'm like, oh, it's got to be legit. So Adam sent him my address. And I was like, hey, man, if you can send it, great. If not, don't worry about it. Next fucking, that day. Oh, I said it's in the mail. You'll get it soon. Couple days, shows up. It's fucking coming from Haddonfield, Illinois, and the picture comes in immaculate. And it was signed out to me, and it was just like it was surreal. Like to think that that there's such nice people out there. He didn't.
Somebody that
He
knows
didn't.
that you spent $1 on. Or some money.
He didn't have to, and he did. And I remember the conversation that we had. Was very genuine, and he was a nice guy, and he was really just happy that he had somebody who was a fan of his, and it was just real nice, and I cherish that photo now because it was from Mr. President, and he sent it to me. It was real nice, real nice.
Yeah, Freddie.
Oh, sorry.
Are you laughing about the Little Caesars thing?
Yeah.
I have a picture of my phone. Someone's vomiting on a pillar. I said Little Caesars.
Did you guys go into Burbank?
I didn't.
I was LAX.
Man,
oh wait,
no,
Lurch.
no, no, no,
Lurch.
town.
Did you make it to H3? The H3 locations? Because you said you were going to go up there.
Nah, man, it was like 10. It was like 10 hours and something, man.
Oh,
from where I was at. So I was
Is it
like,
that
nah.
far? Really?
Yeah, I went into the town of Burbank though. I went to that Evil Dead exhibit, so that was cool. They had like the chainsaws and everything from the movies and the Necronomicons, and
that's fire.
Yeah, you were talking about doing that, right?
Yeah, man, that was great. And then there was a store there called Halloween Town, so it's basically like just a straight up horror store.
Brett's still laughing.
That's fire.
That was great, man.
All right, so if you could be Travis's phone for a day, how fucked up would that be?
Oh, shit. Hey, I'll be right back because they got some things I want to show you. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
Ooh.
I should get my telephone out, Pat.
Oh yeah, go get the telephone. Every time someone moves away from Chicago, especially to the West Coast, all you ever hear is about how you can't get a good pizza or a good Italian beef sandwich anywhere. Well, I'm spoiled because I'm right by New York, so I get good pizza, we get good everything, we get good cheesesteaks. So
Yeah, Bill, I was telling Pat about Italian beef, so he's looking forward to trying one of those in Chicago when he gets here. Look at that, Pat. Remember the bad boy we got here? Ooh!
Look at that sexy thing. Nancy Loomis, Nick Castle.
Nick Castle and PJ was on it from last year.
Look at that.
Man, I miss those phones, but it would take forever to dial nowadays. Oh, man.
So now we'll plan our next trip when we can all get together and meet again. And Lord, you're not that far from me. You're only a couple hours away.
Nah, I was gonna tell you guys could you should come down and see the 2018 locations down in Charleston. That's a nice place to go anyways.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But it's really cool.
Yeah, Joe,
Yeah, that
I
would be
would
a
be
good.
laughing at Joe's story about Eric Preston. I knew about the story from Joe posting it. I
Yeah,
would have felt bad if I was laughing at Joe's thing. Joe, look at that hair. It's so
look
beautiful.
at that hair. All right, hold on, because I guess because my throat's dry from it being sore. I'm 3 beers in, so I got to go take a leak. Right back.
Yeah,
My
I'll
old
be right
prostate.
back.
Get
I
those on.
got some surprises for you bastards. You guys are gonna love this shit.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. I love it. All right. Oh shit! He just left. He took those white legs and took off.
Fuck it. You and I can just look at it. Whatever you want to do.
Where'd they go? Where'd they go?
Come on.
Yeah, come to me. Come to the job. Get to the job now.
Yeah, I could tell from Saturday. Yeah, you were taking it easy because Friday was nuts. Yeah.
Yes, it was fuzzy nuts. It was fuzzy nuts. But no, fuck it. I
Oh,
guess
so Pat's all jealous. By the way, you missed this part. He was like, "Yeah, I didn't see Jeremy Moorhead." I go, "Well, Joe and I got a picture with him. I guess you."
Oh
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we weren't fucked up. That's what we were
Dude.
normal. You know.
Dude, when he comes back, he was unreal on fucking Friday night, man.
Oh, he was fucking on a different level. You know what? He was on a higher level than I could have imagined because
He was like, "You were doing pretty." I'm like, "No, dude, I wasn't you. I'm sorry.
No,
I wasn't you."
we were here, but he was like here. Like he was fucking. He was
But
like
it was a fun way. I told him like
Yes.
it wasn't a bad thing. It was a fun way.
No, he was living it up, and we were. It was a great presence to be in front of. Like he was just so happy go lucky, and he was just so full of life, and he was in it. He was in
I
it.
told him some of my favorite pictures. Him, and Mary Beth are sitting in that spot. He's bear hugging you guys. I should have just kept on taking more and more pictures. He was so happy. I was so happy. I was happy anyways. It made me happy.
You, my friend.
Oh, me? Oh, I saw those pictures, Mary. I was like, guys.
It's like, I love you, man. I fucking
One
love
picture,
you.
you're
man.
trying to explain something to Mary Beth. I think it looks like you're trying to explain something to Mary Beth, and Joe's just sitting there,
I was
just
like,
laughing away.
It was so
You're
good.
just looking at me like Randy Quaid.
Yeah,
You lost me.
you lost one.
You lost me.
No, but I got some new stuff, and I think you guys would think it's dope.
Hey, Rick.
Hey,
Yeah,
Rick,
so-
what's up, man?
What's up, Ricky? But no, I got some new things. I just go through real quick.
Yeah,
So-
come on.
So the first thing, I love Three Terrors. Look at her in all her glory. Elvira,
Oh, you were
Look at
looking for that. You
Oh,
were looking
yeah.
for that.
look at that, and it's in a gray box. Look at that.
It's in a box.
What's
you-
in the
so
box?
You already came home and you started hunting again, didn't you? You're hunting, ain't you?
Yeah, I couldn't help myself, fellas. I could not help myself. And this is so
I can't
these
go into a store for a while.
I got right
You would be
before
both.
I got these right before we took off. The day before I left the H-44,
Oh, this is before. Okay.
Yeah.
This is before.
and I didn't get a
Oh,
chance to show
nice.
these.
I wondered, did I get anything before we left?
We're not, but
Yeah.
we're willing to experiment. We're willing to
No,
learn.
but we
We're
are
willing
both willing to learn.
We're willing to learn.
The black and white creature from the Black Lagoon. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at this sexy
Don't break it.
bitch. Look at this sexy
Don't
son
break
bitch. Look at
Don't
that.
touch it.
So good. So good. Sexy.
I like
Don't
it.
touch him!
So this completes the.
Please
I
stop
had the
breathing.
color
Don't
figure.
Please
I got
stop
the color figure. So that's that one. Okay, these two, you guys are gonna fucking appreciate like crazy. Let's go with this one first. Fuck it. So we covered My Bloody Valentine. They have the oh my
Shop
God, the
Factory
clam-
one.
They got and then they got the clamshell. But look at this. They came out with an ultimate one. Look at that.
Ooh,
That right
Oh,
there.
I haven't seen that
That's
one.
sweet.
Yeah, right there. It's
That
a
Veronica
fine-
Vaughn.
It's a hot piece of ace. Look at that. Come on, fellas.
Look
You
at
don't
that
get no
shit.
better than that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh shit. I almost fucked up.
Oh, don't do
Look at
that.
all that shit. Oh shit.
Wait,
Look at that.
1 second.
Oh yeah.
Look at the accessories in that bad boy.
Dude, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Pat, don't go.
It's
Okay,
a
he's
good
here.
one. And then, for last but certainly not least, so you know we love the thing. So we love McCready, but this is the latest version of McCready, The Last Stand. Look at
Oh
that.
yeah.
Look at
I
that.
got that one too, man. That one's great.
Yes, look
Oh,
at
did
him.
this just come out?
Yes. Look at him.
Yes.
In all his glory. He's got the
Look at
fucking dynamite strapped to his chest and shit. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Kurt
Ah,
Russell.
come on, open.
Rolly. Rolly.
Man, I love the
Oh.
frost around that.
Yes, this right
That
here.
is-
Yes.
Only if the bastard would want to do a convention. That'd be awesome.
No
Oh,
shit.
could you imagine his line?
Hey Joe, you know they're coming out with a dog too, man.
Bro, I cannot wait for that shit.
That thing
I
looks
cannot-
sick, man.
Oh my god.
See,
Like,
now
I
I
would-
feel bad. I sold that thing to Jeremy Moorhead because I probably should have given it to Joe.
I would fight a motherfucker for that dog. Like it's coming, Archie. When it comes out, I'm fighting motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Oh yeah. And then these two I found yesterday. I got off
Yeah.
a 12-hour shift and I found these two.
Yeah.
You guys know I love my turtles, but look at the Master Splinter. Look,
Man, I can't find that one anywhere near me. I love that, man.
fuck no, yes, I found this.
Lord, you're into the turtles big time too?
My nieces are, so I
Look at
grab
that.
them for them, but I can't find it anywhere, man.
Yeah, Master Splinter. He's a hard bitch to find.
Yeah.
He's the best.
I want some Running Man NECA figures.
Oh, and you
Yeah,
guys,
right?
you guys are gonna love this one. You guys, so I found this. I never thought I would. The Number of the Beast.
Oh, look at
no
that.
way!
Look at
Look
that.
at that. That's a
Amazing
great
color.
album. Love that
Yes.
album.
Look at this. The 40th anniversary.
Holy smokes!
So let's, dude, you guys are gonna love this. Watch this.
Oh, there's
Oh,
Eddie.
Yeah.
Look at Eddie. Look at Eddie and the devil on the bottom. Look at
Yeah.
it.
That's awesome. Actually, and my friend Pat, like I said, he was FaceTiming me during Maiden. So I was watching Maiden on Friday night from Power Trip.
Fucking Maiden rocks ass cheek.
Whoop. Pulled him out by accident. Sorry, I pulled you. I
So
pulled
good,
out.
good on NECA. Strikes again. They strike again. Okay. So a couple more. And I paid a penny for these motherfuckers.
I thought you were going to say Penny the Fool.
I penny. All right. So let's start from the smallest to the third. Okay. So I have this one already, but this one's in better condition. You guys know what this is about.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yes.
Frank spent a lot of money on comics.
Yes, he did.
Absolutely. This one's
I
in
walked
great
past-
condition.
I walked past that table because I'm like, you know what? I better just walk past it.
And this wasn't from H45. This was from local here. I had this on layaway. So I want to get these graded because they're in great shape.
Oh, your stores have layaway? Oh, man, that would be
Yeah.
bad for me if I had
Oh,
that here.
dude. Yeah. They know
That
how to
would be
give
bad.
me. And then, of course, we got number 2.
Oh man, I love that artwork.
Yeah.
It's fantastic, man. This is the shiznit. And you guys, of course, would appreciate this one because I paid top dollar for this piece of shit. This bitch right here.
Oh,
What's wrong with paying a top dollar on that one?
I didn't realize it was that expensive. I didn't realize it. So hold on. I got a question. So I just got this one. I love this one, right? This apparently is a very rare one. What's the difference between that one and hold on, this one?
I think it's an alternate cover. It's
Alternate
just the
cover,
same
yeah.
comic. They're the same comic.
And ask Joe if he has any of the original Teenage Mutant, if he's got the original figures. I honestly don't know.
I want to know if Joe's got to get.
Yeah,
his
there was a
story.
table there that had a ton of the Halloween comics, and the guy was not cheap by no means.
Well, because it was Steph's table. It was the author.
It was his table. That's right. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Joe, do you have any of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff figures?
Okay, so I used to, but in my previous relationships, they got keeping, so they're gone.
Son of a
Lost them in
bitch.
the
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
So what about this one? The glow in the dark one.
I think
Glow in
that
the
one's
dark
more rare than the other one.
Man.
I think so. He's covering the price. Don't see what I paid.
So this one, and then this one. These are pretty high priced, right? These two.
I bought them when they came out. There used to be this comic book store in the Bergen Mall in Jersey. I remember buying, and that's where I used to go out every month to get the new comics of Night Dance back then too.
Yeah, apparently they're highly expensive, my guys. Apparently, I don't know, but you know, me buying them after the fact, I'm an idiot. So
You idiot!
you idiot! Don't be stupid.
You idiot!
I'm a copy of this.
Don't be stupid. Put the cookie down. Put the
There
cookie
is no
down.
bathroom.
Put the cookie down. Hey.
Hey,
I'm just like I'm scrolling through all the different videos I have in here, and I forgot when I put up the Dick Warlock one.
oh God, Pat. Oh no.
Yeah, because you got to name the videos. I named it Dirty Dick.
Dirty Dick.
I'm scrolling through. I'm like, what the hell's Dirty Dick? And I forgot it's so I named it Dirty Dick.
I gotta see the video of us ranking those movies like at that bar because that got ridiculous quick.
Yeah, I can proofread that if you guys want before I put it up there because we were pretty proud. And I'm talking to that girl, Colorado, whose name is Joey, and I'm like, and she's talking I'm like, how are you this hot? And you know all this stuff about Halloween.
You had Joe and I laughing, Pat.
I was drunk as hell.
Oh God! Thank God Joe took me back with the Uber. I wouldn't have made it. Darren
told
wants to keep
Darren,
on
too.
going. Darren shocked the heck out of me with that. By the way.
Oh,
He was-
he definitely drank.
But you know, he's married, has no kids, so he's
Seasoned. And I told Darren, I said, you got to see the video I found on my phone of us drunk Frank in the Halloween franchise. He's like, oh, I got to see that.
I told Frank, I'm like, Frank, we got to let Darren walk in front of us because he had like this menacing walk. And Frank's like,
Tall.
what the fuck? I was like, I
He's
don't know.
fucking tall as hell, man. You always see him sitting down, man. This guy's tall.
It's a big son bitch. I was like, God damn.
That's a big bitch.
God,
That's a huge bitch.
that's a huge bitch. Keep it in a circle.
Behemoth. According to my mom as a kid, she took my uncle's original shredder and shoved him in a jar of peanut butter. I think, what? Travis needs to have his own show. He's fucked up. No, that's what my wife will tell you that.
I wish I was at that ranking. I would have been thrown through the window pretty fast. Well, there was no windows, maybe the wall.
One thing I don't do is I'll fall down on my face drunk, but I don't throw up. I really don't.
Oh,
And I'm gonna tell you, anybody's going to go to this hotel or convention next time. This hotel's bar is goofy with their times, and we don't have to talk about it. Right?
Yeah, the Hotel Dina, the manager of the bar, can really go suck a dick because he was an asshole.
Even though the
Usually-
bartender was cool. The
bartenders were great. But they couldn't have been better. They remembered every drink. They were cordial. They were nice. But usually, when you go to a hotel and there's an event, like whether it's a wedding or whatever, 99.9% of the time, they'll stay open later for the patrons because they'd be stupid not to because they're going to make all this extra money. This guy, you got a hotel full of people, and he's like, last call is at 10:30. I go, really? I go, I'm like, turn around. I'm like, anybody hear him say last call? No, everybody's like, no. I'm like, well, you never gave us the last call, and it's not 11 o'clock yet. Well, last call's at 10:30. I said, so you're going to lose out on all this money? I'm like, you're an asshole.
Joe, wasn't it? So my buddy Jeremy, he got us into those old fashions, right? Remember we had a couple of those old fashions, and he made it so there was like less sugar, less sweetener, right?
Yeah.
He was with the bartender saying, nope, just a little bit, just perfect. I'm like,
Yeah,
Jeremy,
because they
what
were
the hell?
too fucking sweet. They were too sweet.
Yeah, the bartenders were good. They were really good.
No, we had a great time, man. I can't complain because it was It's not a bar per se. It's the fucking hotel bar. It's piece
Yeah,
of
there's only
shit.
a couple seats. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's a piece of shit. You know,
It's like a fucking lounge.
we turned that place out, and we had a great time. That when y'all finally showed up, we had such a great time. We
I can't believe there
kumbaya.
wasn't more people there either.
Yeah,
I was
we
like,
kumbaya and we had a great time, even though I spent like $400. But we're good.
Oh yeah, I was spending. Yeah, believe me. Oh, me and the wife. We're looking at all the receipts from the bar. We're like, wow, we drank a lot.
I said, "What the
Bought a lot.
fuck? I said, what the fuck is this?" I was like, because Darren he made a recommendation. He's like, "Have you ever tried that one, Joe?" I'm like, "Nah, I
yeah,
never
because
had
you
it,
guys
but-"
we finished the bottles. Like,
Yeah.
well, I'd say mostly.
Yeah, and I was like, "No, I never had that one." He's like, "You should try that." I'm
The
like,
Elijah
"All right."
Craig, right? It was the Elijah Craig.
Yeah, I tried it, and the motherfucker, the shit was $18 a drink. $18.
Yeah, the drinks at the bar and
which
hotel
was like
were not.
which
cheap.
was like 2/3 of the cost of the bottle.
Oh my god! And so I'm drinking them bitches. I'm knocking them bitches back, and we get the bill, and I'm just like, "Arr?" I feel like fucking Tim the Toolman Taylor, like.
Yeah, Travis, good call. You could have made some frozen fucking
No, they didn't.
Oh.
screwdrivers.
Yeah, the assassin, the shit that comes out
The
the mouth.
assassin. That's
That's
frozen
right.
concentrated orange juice. Yeah, no, they did not. No.
The assassin drink or some shit like that. I'm gonna put this in your assassin.
Or even though it's Lethal Weapon, they could have done something with an eggnog carton.
But top to bottom, man. If everybody said, "Would you do it again?" I'd do it 10 times over.
Oh hell
Oh,
yeah!
10 times over.
Hey,
Everything
Lurch, I love you, man. Because
Okay.
if this wasn't for you, bro, I wouldn't have this. Thank
Man, I'm glad, dude. I'm glad I could give it to somebody, man. I
Have a
didn't-
good night, Bill. Love you, bud. We'll get together
Yeah.
soon.
you.
Hey.
You know, I got this. It's not like that.
You got
fucking
wood.
piece
I
of
got wood.
fucking cider that Pat.
Bill.
Pat's had like
Yeah, he
electrical current connected to it. Remember?
This
Take
motherfucker.
care, Bill.
This
Good
motherfucker.
seeing you, buddy. Take
Me
care,
too.
Bill.
Pat took whatever the fuck he can get his hands on.
I'm sitting there like pulling shit off of it. I'm like, I want the fucking thing. I'm like, God damn it. Well, did you see the picture? Did you see Freddie had the picture of me dumpster diving, Joe?
Oh, yeah. I love Frank because Frank was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake."
You know, the only thing that would have been better, Pat, we should have just done a pretend picture of me giving you a boost. Or somebody taking a picture.
Oh,
Of me,
yeah, like-
giving your foot up.
like from fucking Beverly
Beverly Hills
Hills
Cop?
Cop. Yeah, he's trying to give it
Taggart and Rosewood.
Dinky, 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 dinky. Oh,
We could
that's
have
so
passed that
good.
place. That place was in that area too.
You guys are right.
Now-
Victor Bateman's house.
And now the wait. When the hell are we all going to get together again? That's the thing.
No, fuck it.
Ah.
Whenever there's fucking like Monster Mania or some shit, I'll go up there. Fuck it. Let's go. I'm down.
I'll do it. I'll do it too, man.
I don't give a fuck. I'm
Yeah,
down.
Monstermania is not a long drive for you, Lurch. It's not that bad.
Yeah, nah, maybe
Go to Cherry
nine
Hill.
hours or so. It wouldn't be bad.
It's about
Yeah, what do you-
14 for me.
Oh yeah, not
Let's
bad
do
at
that,
all.
five. Monstermania for me is 2.5. But we can meet we can figure out someplace in the middle that we can all meet and hang
Oh
out.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a
Y'all
short
have to
flight.
come down and see the Myers house too.
Yeah, we
I'm
should
down.
get down
Here in
there.
North
actually.
Carolina.
I mean, yeah, we can just go and check out some titty bars. I mean, some movie places. Yeah.
What we got to do is I talked to the wife. And we'll go down to North Carolina, find like is there any state parks near you? We'll bring the freaking trailer down. Just stay in the state
I'm
park
gonna
for the
tell you,
weekend.
Pat,
Oh, yeah.
you're towards
Yeah, there's
Asheville,
quite a few.
Tennessee. Asheville and Tennessee, there's state parks all over that way.
Yeah.
Like that's the way I've come from North Carolina. Sorry,
Like
I
the
lived
Blue
up
Ridge
here.
Parkway. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Asheville's
we'll just do
awesome.
that.
love Asheville.
Yeah, it's a cool Asheville's a cool place. It really is.
that
Fuck
would be
yeah.
a place that would be cool to move to when you're retired. That's how I looked at it.
Yeah, they were. I was like, seriously, you're doing last call at 10:30. It's just like I the guy just looked at me. He's like, yeah. He's like, why? I'm like, what am I 5? I'm not allowed to stay up late. I'm like, come on, 10:30.
We had a good time talking with Sam too. I'm sorry, we should give Sam his.
Yeah, Sam was great. He was great.
Sam was awesome. We talked to
Did you
him.
see
yeah.
Piz, Joe?
What's that, brother?
Did you see Piz?
Oh yeah, Pizzle Well. Oh my
Yeah,
man.
man. So
Dude.
he he was in front of me in the line for James Jude, and he gets up there, and James Jude's like, "Damn, you're a big motherfucker." Then he looked at me. He's like, "What the hell is this? The big motherfucker line?"
Wait, Lurch, weren't we kind of at the same spot for James Shoe Courtney when Joe and
Yeah,
MB and
yeah.
I
You
were?
were
Oh,
right
dude.
behind me. Yeah.
We were behind you. Okay.
I'll tell you what, though, I'm a big fan of Pizzo. Like his show,
Oh, he's cool, dude.
oh, he is amazing. If there's anybody that we need to get on the show, it's him. He's
I'm
fantastic.
sure he'd come on too, dude. I love
Yeah.
Jeremy, man.
He is.
I know of his channel, but I've yet
Yes.
to watch it. I have to go check it
Yeah,
out.
I don't
I
know too
love-
much.
I love Jeremy, man. They're such good people, man. Such good
Oh
people.
yeah, they're Kentucky, I think.
Yes. Yeah, they're. It was so cool to see him, and one day we were wearing the same shirt, and I saw him. I was like, "What's up, Pizzo?" Well, and he was like, "Hey, what's up, buddy?" I was like, "Dude," I was like, "You want to take a photo?" He's like, "Yeah, come on." I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "I'm fucking fanboying right now because I watch him all the time. Like, watch
Man,
him.
he is a big dude, man.
That's a big son of a bitch. That's
He
a
is-
big.
he's-
son
That's a
of
huge bitch.
That's a huge motherfucker. But so nice though, so nice
he
and
was cool,
humble,
man.
so nice and humble, and nah, man, nothing. Shout out to Pizzo, well, man, good guy. Love
Oh
Jeremy.
yeah, Sam. I saw you and my wife having a conversation. Yeah, my wife get her started on paranormal stuff. She'll talk your ear off.
I got to think that I remember we were walking through the convention on Saturday, Pat. It was like, "Where's Joe?" It's like, well, that's right. Joe was getting his tattoo a lot of the time.
He's getting a tattoo. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out. I can't remember the guy's name who did my tat, but the dude,
I was this close to doing it. This
he was
close.
so cool and so nice and just so happy. And also the tattoos that they were giving were all officially licensed by Trinkus, by the way. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right
those
there.
guys are
Yeah.
actually officially licensed to do Star Wars tattoos too by Lucasfilm, man.
absolutely, yes.
Oh, that's a
They were
pretty big
good.
deal.
They were good at what they did, man.
Like I didn't realize it was that big of a deal. Like, but the only way they could do it is if they were licensed because of the images and all that shit.
Oh sure, yeah.
So-
You're at the con where everything's licensing. Sure.
Yeah. So to have an officially licensed tattoo, that's my first. That's my first, man. So that's so cool. But no, shout out to Lurch. Cause let me see it. Let me see your work, bro. Let me see your work. What you got? What you got? What you got? Look at this. Yeah, baby. Look at that shit. Fuck yeah. Hey, your shit
Awesome.
feels good, brother. This shit feels good. Where we at?
Man,
shit.
I've been using this stuff called Hustle Butter.
Hustle butter.
That
It's like a
sounds
tattoo
delicious.
bomb, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
nice.
it smells like mango, man.
Nice.
Hustle
Nice.
butter. Holy shit!
Actually-
I gotta remember what that.
Funny you should ask this, Travis, because our buddy Lito
Lito
got
did.
one.
Yeah,
Lito
Lito
got
got
a
the thorn
thorn on
tattoo.
his wrist.
I was
Yeah.
gonna do one. If I did do it, it would have been a thorn because that was an easy one to get started with. I believe Joe was telling me that would be a good easy one to start.
That's not bad. I would say
No.
if you're gonna get a tattoo, get the thorn. But my next one, I want to get the H2 pumpkin. I want to get the one where it's
Splitting open.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I want to get that next, but I don't know where though. That'd
What's
be a
up?
little-
Oh, the convention.
Hey, Joe,
I-
did GK
Absolute
come up
blast.
I
Absolute
saw
blast.
GK.
we
I
had.
saw GK briefly. We were in the.
We can't stop talking
fright-
about it.
the fright rags line.
too?
Fright
Okay.
rags, and yeah, he hit me up and because he wanted the free orange cup, and he got
Yeah.
one. Yeah, he got one. And then I saw him after that, but briefly, and we never saw each other after that.
Who, GK?
Yeah, he took selfies with everybody else, but he didn't take a selfie with me. So I don't know what that's about.
That's okay. It happens. Jeremy
Yeah.
didn't get a picture with Pat, right? So it
I didn't
happens.
even see Jeremy. Where the hell was he? I did not see him the whole fucking time we were there.
All I know is Joe and I got him outside.
Oh yeah, I love Jeremy. Jeremy, we was chatting like some two.
I didn't see him at all. I'm like,
Where
and I thought, and we get back and I see him posting stuff online, and I'm like, damn, I didn't even see Jeremy the whole fucking time I was there.
Love Jeremy. He's so legit. He's such a down to earth guy. Shout
That's-
out to Jeremy.
He was in Edmonston's line when we walked in there, and so that's where Brian, Chicago Booyah's like, "What the hell? There's people in line in here already." I'm like, "Yeah, vendors and people."
You know, fuck everything else. I was like, I need to be like Jeremy because he has all the right connections. Like, fuck this shit. I need to find out. I need to talk to him and get the
Get his
right.
little
Yeah,
black
he
book.
went to go meet Joe
Yeah.
Dante and Roger Corman like over
Yeah.
the weekend during it.
What the fuck? What the fuck? We're over here, like,
He went to that other convention, that other horror convention to meet Kevin Dillon, right?
that's ridiculous. Like, the guy is on a different level. He's different. He's built different. Let's put it that way.
He took a red eye from freaking to get back to DC like on Sunday night. I was like, damn.
He is built different. Nah, but you know, that takes time to build those kind of connections and everything. So shout out to him. That's it. That's
Okay,
good.
He's
Chris
a friend
Nelson-
of the show. He's a friend of
Yeah,
the show. So
absolutely.
Oh, he's a great guy. I was just pissed. I realized after the fact, I'm like, God damn, I never even saw him to get a picture with him.
Yeah.
So yeah, Chris Nelson had those screen used Myers masks.
Yeah,
at
the
his
hero
table.
mask. Yeah, that was sweet seeing those
Yeah.
in person.
he told me
Yeah,
not to touch it.
at his desk. Yeah. I
He's
took
like,
a
"What?"
picture with him, and then he was like, "Do you want a picture with the masks?" I'm like, "Those are from the movies." He's like, "Yeah, they're the hero." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I want a fucking photo, dude." I'm like, "Fuck yeah." He was so nice, by the way. Shout out to
Oh, he
Christopher
was
Nelson.
cool. Hey, he's a hell of
Yeah.
a bass player too, man.
Oh, dude, he's fire, man. I was like, I loved your work in fucking what is that with
Kill Bill?
Kill Bill, yeah. I love that movie. Like, so good. So good.
Yeah,
Well-
Chris Nelson. Like I said before, I don't know if you were on before when I was talking about with what I did with Colin, and I just in passing just said, look, I don't, and he was like, yeah, set it up, and then I couldn't find him. Remember, I kept walking back to his table.
Mm.
You see it on my live walkthrough. I'm like, he's still not here. And then I saw him outside smoking. There was like a little group of people smoking outside the convention. And I saw him. He was about to walk in, and that's when I ran back to his table. That's when I finally got him so that Colin could talk to him.
Awesome.
It was great because he was like, Colin Moody. I'm like,
Shout
man, I wish somebody would have filmed this. It was hysterical.
out to Colin, man. So Colin, if you need anything, I don't know what you did or didn't get, but I still haven't put everything away. So whatever you don't get, Colin, let me know.
Mine's
Yeah, I
all
would-
over the ping pong table, so I'm with you.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
I honestly, my stuff is still across the chairs over here. I'm trying to find places for it because I was too busy taking pictures for what I did last night.
Yeah.
But so I sent Colin already. I sent him the Chalice figure, and Lurch got him the Atkins signed photo.
Oh,
So I mailed this stuff out. Yesterday I mailed it out. Friday I mailed it out.
you guys are too sweet, man. You guys are too fucking sweet.
Too sweet.
Golly. I couldn't think of anybody like back in the day if they were to, if I would have asked that, they'd be like, "Go suck a dick." They wouldn't give a shit.
Go suck it.
Go suck a dick.
Man, that's the beauty of this community, though, man. Everybody's so like laid back and just cool, man.
Yeah, man. For real.
Sam, yeah, he spent a lot. Over there.
You have any
Yeah,
comics,
yeah.
Sam? Do you have any of them at all? Yeah, because they're pricey. They've really gone up in the past couple of years.
Steph
'cause
was
he's
smart
really
to
good.
bring what he had or whatever he did. He made some coin though because Frank wasn't the only one that dropped dime at his table.
Yeah,
No.
they're definitely a kick in the dick. And when you find them, you don't want to let them go because you probably won't see them for a while. So if you see them,
I think I'm missing like 2 or 3 of them. That's all. I think
Yeah.
of that, I'm good.
I have to go back, and I remember I think it was like 2 or 3, because there's always variants of them.
I got
Yeah,
all my
yeah.
stack right here. I've got them right here. Really.
I think I have every single one, but I'm missing 1 or 2 of the variants.
Did you guys see the hedge Funko for Hot Topic?
Is that official? Is that real?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah,
I want that so bad.
yeah, I gotta get that.
Oh,
Man.
I
Yeah,
love
that's
me
why-
some Funkos. I love.
So I
Funkos.
walked away too, Sam. When I saw the prices, I was like, and I was, like I said earlier, I don't know if you were there. I actually came in under my budget. So if I would have went to the comic table, I would have been over the budget.
I know for a fact. Like we did.
Oh, Joe
When was
showed
it?
some of the comics before that he just bought.
Yeah, there was. What was it? It was
Okay.
a long time ago. We did a specific like episode of Nothing But Comics, and y'all showed all of y'all's comics, right? Look at that. Fuck me.
Are these the ones you bought, Brett? There?
No, I just happen to have the stack out. If you want me to just quickly go through it, I know we're
Yeah,
going to
go ahead.
get going soon.
You have them all. I have mine
Uh,
like hidden. I gotta pull mine out. Oh, look at that,
Here, actually, I'm gonna close the one window so there's no glare. as
dude.
much
The
as I glare.
fucking lighting looks great on that.
Yeah. Cool stuff. There's the night dance ones.
Oh, I love that.
Fuck me.
Oh, this was an H25 limited edition one. that he sold.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. God damn it. I don't have that shit.
This one, I love this one. Look at this one.
I
Where's
love that
Claire?
one. I have that, yep.
Bad boy. Bad boy. And I believe this is the one you just showed.
Yes, bro. God damn it.
And I believe this is the other one you just showed.
Hey, that's the grail. Right there.
That's the grail. That's the
Yep.
grail.
That's one of the grails.
See, I took a list. I took a copy of the into Horror's Hollow Ground magazine way back when, so I guess I gotta check my inventory.
Good man. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
Here's this one is elite. Look at that thing.
Oh,
Me,
man.
what the fuck?
That's one of the variants. Yeah.
Fuck me. This is an H25 one too.
Dr. Loomis.
Come on.
Oh,
I believe you showed this one, right?
I did H2, yeah. H1, 2, and 3. That's
Now
good.
this is like a full graphic novel. It's like a couple of the comics together.
Yeah, that's the graphic novel. Yeah, it's signed too, right?
Night Dance.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, Night Dance was a big set they made. I'm sure Pat could tell you that too.
Yep.
So,
I remember going by it every month.
look at that. Da. This is a good one. Look at that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Woo!
Look at that.
How about that one?
Oh, I love the clown. Anything with a clown.
The clown.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. We're getting there, folks.
Dude, you're amazing. Look at that.
Ooh, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's the fist punch through the glass. Yeah, that's cool. Ah,
Look at that.
got to be coming up to the death of Laurie Strode ones, I would think. Yeah, Night Dance was a big set, huh, Pat?
It was a big set. Yeah.
Look at that. That one had a couple of variants, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Ooh, that was great, man.
I love the mask on that one.
Yeah. Oh shit! This is quite random, but this is when John Carpenter was working on these. So these were a brief run, the Snake Plissken Chronicles.
Oh,
my
that's cool.
God.
Yeah, those were cool. And then here is an alternate one. They did.
That's
Great.
I got to go back and find these though because I missed some of these. But yeah, Carpenter's name was on it.
Yes,
No.
I have that one. That one's
I love
fire.
that one. That's a great
Yes.
cover. I love that one.
Yeah, these are the Death of Laurie Strode 30 Years of Terror ones.
Yeah.
Great. Hey, how do y'all feel about the new Trick or Treat Dr. Loomis sticker?
Oh, it's hot.
I'm
It's hot.
pre-ordering it, man.
Fuck yeah.
It's hot.
It's popping. It's hot popping.
This is
That's
a good
hot.
one. Look at this. This is fucking.
Yeah, I always like that one.
Oh,
3-4 more here.
god damn. Look at that. Looks
That's
like
great.
a genie coming out of a bottle, but it's blood.
Genie in the bottle.
Oh, that's
That
a
was
hard
cool too.
That's
This
a hard
one's
one to
not
find.
easy to get.
Yeah,
This
I
one's
have
really-
that one. That one's very hard to find.
Look at that one. That's cool.
Oh, I love
Oh
that.
my god.
And the last one is that one.
The first
That
First
Very
death
good.
of Laurie Strode. Yep.
for sure.
So yeah, I know I'm missing a few. I got to go back and check the inventory of those bad boys.
Good.
No,
man.
they were. What were the
Chaos.
publishers? Chaos. Thank you. I
Yes,
was going to say
DDP, right? I think
DDP. I was going to say without me having to go look on the shelf. Thank you.
there's only one DDP, and Joe will tell you.
Dude, that's amazing, bro. Good shit.
Diamond Dallas Pink.
Bang!
Travis says, "Can't hear fuck me without seeing Rip Torn pulling his pants down and Freddie got fingered."
Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Yeah, the variants are awesome and they're tough to find
Dude,
too.
this
Some of them
one's
are really
got to
tough
be.
to
This
find.
one's. I remember this one costing a penny. This one.
Which one?
This one.
That'd make a great
Yeah.
tattoo, man.
Fuck yeah.
Uh-oh. H50. Here we go.
Hey, let's go. Fuck it.
Yeah, the Devil's Due did a few too. Yep.
Yeah, the wife was jealous with all those pictures. I think I told Pat that, but she's like, oh.
Yeah, she would have had a good time. She would have had a lot of fun.
She would have, and then I would have to make sure, why don't you go do something while I go to the convention before you see what I'm doing?
She could just hang out with my wife. My wife just laid in bed all day, took a nap in the hotel room. I
She
kept the
did.
car all weekend thinking she could go out and do stuff, but she didn't use it at all. Never moved. She just hung out in the room.
Yeah,
relaxed.
she didn't go to Rodeo Drive.
No, we drove down Rodeo Drive just to see it. And honestly, I'm like, how do they make money? Because it basically was everybody that was there was tourists just taking pictures. I'm like, nobody's going into the stores because they're like, I can't afford this shit.
Yeah, don't you have to
Maybe-
wait outside to get into them too, right?
I didn't notice that. We just saw people because we went up to Beverly Hills. You drove around. We were trying to find a Playboy mansion. When we found it, you couldn't even see it because there was like 20-foot hedges above it and a big door. You couldn't even see it, and cameras everywhere. So
That's Veronica Vaughn.
That
So-
Veronica Vaughn is one fine piece of age.
So I wanted to tell you guys I am doing something with my office, the 31
Uh-oh.
days of Halloween,
Oh.
where I'm asking people what their favorite movies are. It's kind of like a poll. So maybe if I email you guys, why don't you email me your 31 movies? I've got an idea. I'll propose it to you. You think you
I'm
guys could do
game.
that?
I'm game.
I'm in.
Okay.
I'm in.
It could be our category. Let's do
I'm
I
it.
can do that.
I
I
am
think we can
in.
do that.
Like the 31 must watches for Halloween or the month of October.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, 31 movies. Just
now you're
pick
talking
31
dirty.
movies.
Now
We
you're
do
talking dirty.
sequels,
To me.
do whatever.
You're talking dirty to me.
Dude,
All
I'm
right,
glad
guys.
you guys got the tattoos though. That's cool. Anyway,
That's great that you guys had that. And it was funny because I remember standing next to Lurch, and I think it was me and my wife. And remember, he had all that blood pulled up in there.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
My wife's like, "Oh my god, this all blood." It was like a blood, looked like a blood bag on his arm.
Yeah, he's my blood brother now. My blood brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my whole arm tattooed on the right, man.
Hell yeah.
get
Hell
some
yeah.
sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
man.
do some Pink Floyd The Wall on my arm. Something from
Oh,
That'd be cool, man.
Oh Jesus.
Sorry, it's my favorite album of all time. I'm sorry.
Get out! Get out now!
Get out! Get out now! Oh my god.
And these beers are going down like water. This is not good.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Pat's still in California. I know he is.
Yeah, he's
I'm
on
on California. I'm on California time. It's only
That's a
7:41.
fake background.
I'm still exactly. Still in
Hey.
the hotel.
Fucking congratulations on fucking over 800 subscribers, my guy.
Yeah, holy shit.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, congrats, man.
Oh, we
dude.
passed it?
Yeah. Like and
Out of here.
and then some. It was like over 800. I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
How much did that hit after the convention?
like
Was
for
it,
celebration.
Got a lot because shout out to my wife because for those
That's what
that
I was about to say.
and so those staying in the hotel every night. My wife started it. So there was 5 floors in the hotel. So when you wait for the elevator, there's a table and chairs. So every night my wife just kept taking the cards and just spreading them out on the table. So every
Yeah.
night, then she had me doing it too. Like, cause I'd go to bed at 3:00 in the morning and I had a handful all drunk in my hand. I'd hit every floor. I'd run out, get back in, run out, get back in.
So good. No, it's amazing. Once you get to 1,000, we gotta have a fucking celebration.
That's a
You got it.
celebration, bitches.
Anybody watching after the fact, hit that subscribe button. Don't cost nothing. Let's hit that 1,000 by the end of the year. That'd
free.
be nice.
It's free. Just take a fucking reach around. It's free. So get
Yeah,
in
because-
there.
The one guy had crooked eyes and shit.
I'm dying to hit the point where you can actually monetize the channel because then we can start giving away shit. That's what I want to do. I want to start doing like giveaways and stuff like that.
Sponsors? I don't know. Is that what
Just
it
give
is?
some shit away. Just here, take it. Be gone with you. Take it.
I got a double here. I got a double.
Yeah, right.
And for those
yeah.
asking, like I said earlier in the chat, like when Bill asked, probably this week or maybe next week, I'll probably go get some more shirts made. I might get some hats made, so I'll keep everybody in the loop because I had all those extras and I sold them all. They were all gone at the convention.
I should have
Nothing
just given you a
left.
stack of the stickers. I didn't even know I didn't give you guys. And I forgot to give Joe his damn Batman poster.
I know.
You never getting that poster after all that?
I know, right?
We meet up, we see each other, and it still doesn't
We
happen.
still
It's okay.
fucked it up.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll get it eventually. We'll
Piece
get
of
it.
shit.
It's your piece of shit, honestly. It's your piece of shit.
All right. Well, I got to do another piece, so we'll do some shameless plugs. We'll say
Yes.
goodbye, and you guys will hang out so we can say goodbye after.
Yeah,
So-
it's awesome. We had Lurch
For
on
those
here,
that know
too.
what's going on, make sure we're back now. We're back from Cali. So every week we're back on Sunday nights live, and every day, the next day after the podcast, you're going to find us streaming on all these lovely services. If you don't want to look at our beautiful faces, you can hear us. So we're streaming there. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's hit that 1,000 mark. And tomorrow night we're watching Tales from the Dark Side, the movie.
Awesome
What
time.
is that?
Looking forward to that. One of my favorites.
Oh wait, can I watch that somewhere? Is it on something?
It's on
The fuck is that?
Did you hear me? Sorry.
I think it's on Tubi.
I love it.
That's like that's my boy with Adam Sandler when the one stripper comes out with like the full body neck cast.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck happened to her? Fuck you.
Then after that, we're back on schedule. You guys going to do it on Wednesday night? We'll do our episode 2 of
He's gonna
the
do
book
it.
club.
Yeah.
Get
Let's
back
get in
on the
there.
book club circuit. So we're going to do the book club on Wednesday night. What else is going on? While we were away, I dropped
Yeah.
Halloween 5 What Ifs, but this Wednesday, you're going to get Halloween 6 What If.
Sweet.
Oh my god. Pat! Oh my god!
Hey, I wasn't lying. I'm telling you guys, go back and watch my collector spotlight. Halfway through, you'll see I had a good buzz on, and so I was like, I saw the picture of Loomis. I was like, ah!
Pat,
That's
you could have done
ridiculous.
the other one you could have done was like standing next to him, like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Like tapping on the shoulder, like, are you okay there, buddy? So that'll be this week. So you'll see the What If from part 6. For the Kiss fans, I'm getting back. I'm going to finish up my Kiss stuff with my Ultimate Mixtape. And that should be it for the channel. So make sure you watch some fun shit going on, and
Nice.
then we'll be back to normal. So we'll meet this week. We'll plan everything for next Sunday. But like I said, if you guys are up for it on Friday, let's do a watch along of because Friday is Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Wine shirt day.
I'm down.
So if you guys are up for watch along, I'll throw a poll up on YouTube and see what everybody wants to watch.
That
I'm game.
sounds beautiful.
We'll do it on Friday night.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? You guys
Yeah.
think?
Absolutely.
Cool. So thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. Thanks for listening to us talk about rant and rave about how much fun we have, which is, like I said, man, when I tell you it was the time of my life, I can't even, it doesn't even hold a candle to it. I had so much fun hanging with you guys, hanging out with Lurch, hanging out with Brian, hanging out with everybody that we met. I can't say we met one person that was an asshole. Everybody was great.
Well, everybody was excited.
Everybody was
cool.
excited, and like if you bumped into people, you know when you go to a convention sometimes, especially Monster Mania, which is always so fucking congested, there's so many people. You bump into people that are assholes. You bump into people here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Everybody was so nice and happy that they were there. So
It was
hopefully in
unreal.
5 years, it's the same way.
I was so happy Pat came to the convention the first day. I was afraid of the night before.
Well, now I woke up and I was like, I was like, holy shit, I gotta go.
I
Like I was
thought
late for school.
he wasn't gonna make it.
I thought he
know.
wasn't, man. To be honest with you, I thought
I saw Joe online.
guys should have
have you talked to Pat? No, I had.
You guys should have had a pool. Actually, I did get up, and the wife's like, you need to get some food in you. So that's why we went for breakfast first, which was a good move. And while I was at breakfast, Atkins was over here. Tyler Main was over here. It was good. It was great.
It was awesome.
Tommy Lee Wallace is waiting for his oatmeal for a half hour.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Oatmeal. I just ordered oatmeal. Where's my oatmeal? Where's my oatmeal?
Travis, thanks for hanging out as always, man. We got to get you out to one of these conventions so we can hang out.
Travis, yes, it's been something.
That's right.
And yeah, so thanks everybody. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that happy horse shit. We'll be back live tomorrow night for Tales from the Dark Side, and we'll be back with the podcast. Well, and then Wednesday we'll be back for the book club. Friday the 13th watch along. One of them, I'll throw a couple up there. We'll talk about which ones I'll throw up, and that I'll throw up on the poll because there's so many of them. And podcast is back to normal next week. Well, I mean, we're not normal by no stretch of the imagination. But we're back to normal, and I want to say a super special thanks for our buddy Lurch hanging out with us tonight.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I had a good time, man.
Great to meet you in person, and I had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun.
You
man.
guys
We
too,
had a
man. I
great
loved it,
time, man.
Love you, buddy.
So much fun. So everybody hang
Same to
out.
you guys, man.
You guys hang out. Don't disappear. And everybody else, have a good night.
Peace.
Later.